My beloved child, this is the moment you've been longing for. That stirring in your spirit, that sense of change you've been feeling, it's not by chance. The time is now. The answers you've been searching for, the clarity you've been yearning to find are here. I see the weight you've been carrying, the questions that have kept you awake, and tonight I'm calling you forward. The path I've prepared for you is unfolding, and this message holds the keys to unlocking the next chapter of your destiny. Don't turn away now. Stay with me until the very end, because every word is crafted to uplift your spirit, guide your steps, and prepare you for the divine breakthrough waiting just ahead. This is your moment, and it's one you cannot afford to miss. Let's take this journey together. Pause for a moment and allow these words to truly settle in your heart. This message is a love letter, a reminder of how deeply I cherish you. Don't just hear it, feel it. Let these words envelop you like a warm embrace. I need you to know, to feel, and to believe with all your heart how precious you are to me. I am so proud of you, my child. I see you. I see your heart, your efforts, your intentions, and everything you have been working toward. Even when you think no one notices, I do. I see how hard you try, how much you care, and how deeply you love. You may not hear this often, so hear it from me now. I am proud of you. If you seek the blessings of the Almighty and long for His favor to shine upon you, show your faith by typing "Yes, I need" in the comments. Let this simple act be a symbol of your surrender and an invitation for God to move powerfully in your life. You have faced challenges that others may never understand, yet you keep going. You continue to show up, even when it's tough. You take steps of faith, even when you feel unsure. My child, these are not small things. They are signs of great strength, and I am proud of every single step you have taken, no matter how small it may seem to you. I know you're not perfect, and I have never asked you to be. I see the moments when you feel weak, when you stumble, and when doubt or fear troubles your heart. Even in those moments, I remain proud of you. Why? Because you do not give up. You keep praying, you keep trying, and you keep hoping, and that resilience is beautiful. You may think your struggles diminish your worthiness, but the opposite is true. Your willingness to persevere when life is difficult makes me proud. Your struggles do not disqualify you. They highlight your strength, courage, and heart. So please, don't be too hard on yourself. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking at your heart, and it brings me joy. You might not realize it, but the kindness you show others reflects the love I have placed inside you. Each time you choose compassion, offer a helping hand, or speak a gentle word, I notice, even if you think no one else does. It makes my heart swell with pride. The world can be tough, but you have chosen to bring light, warmth, and support to those around you. You are making a difference, even in the smallest moments, and I am proud of that. I have watched you grow, my beloved. I have seen how far you've come, even if you can't see it yourself. The person you are today is not the person you were yesterday, and that is a reason to celebrate. Every step you have taken, every lesson you have learned, and every bit of growth you have achieved makes me proud of you, my precious child. If these words resonate with you, a simple like would mean the world. It's easy to focus on where you want to be and forget how far you've come. Your growth, no matter how gradual, is beautiful to me. I see the moments when you choose to learn, to change, and to become better. These choices take courage, and I am so proud of you for making them. Life has not always been easy for you. You faced challenges, disappointments, and heartbreak. There have been days when you felt like giving up, but you persevered. That resilience is extraordinary, and I am proud of you for it. You may not always feel strong, but I see the strength in you, how you rise after falling, choose hope over despair, and move forward on difficult paths. That strength comes from me, and I am proud to see you using it. There have been moments when your faith was tested, times when doubt tried to settle in your heart. Even so, you chose to trust me, even when you couldn't see the path ahead. That faith is precious to me, and I am proud of you for holding on to it. Faith is not always easy, especially when life feels uncertain. But each time you choose trust, you grow stronger. Every time you lean on me instead of relying solely on yourself, you become more connected to my heart. And I am so proud of each moment of faith, no matter how small it may seem. You may not always realize it, but the love you extend to others is a reflection of me. Every time you choose to love, especially when it's hard, you share a piece of my heart. My child, I am so proud of you for that. Love is not always easy. It can be vulnerable, messy, and challenging. Yet you choose to love, to give, and to care for those around you. Your love makes the world brighter, and I'm proud to call you mine. Sometimes you may feel inadequate, as though you must become someone else to be loved or accepted. But my child, I am proud of you just as you are. You are my creation. I made you exactly as you are for a purpose. You do not have to change who you are to earn my pride. Your uniqueness, your quirks, talents, and even your flaws are part of what makes you special to me. You are precisely who I intended you to be, and I am proud of you for staying true to yourself. Dear one, if this message made you feel loved, share a little love back with a like. I see how you care for others. I see the way your heart aches for those who hurt, and how you reach out to help. Your compassion is a gift, and I am proud of you for sharing it with the world. The world needs more people like you, who care, who listen, and who show empathy and kindness. Your compassion reflects my love, and it makes a real difference, even if you cannot always see it. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion matters. There have been moments when you felt hope slipping away, when it seemed easier to surrender to despair. But my child, you held on, even if hope was just a faint glimmer. You held tight, and I am proud of you for that. Hope is powerful. It propels you forward, reveals light in the darkest times, and I am proud of you for choosing hope when it wasn't easy. Your hope inspires others and is a beautiful part of who you are. My precious child, I am proud of you today, tomorrow, and always. No matter what you face, no matter where you are on your journey, my love and pride remain constant. You are my beloved, and nothing can ever change that. Dear child of God, your support helps us reach more hearts. Would you like to buy me a coffee and be part of this uplifting mission? Your generosity fuels our work and inspires us to keep spreading God's word. Thank you for being such a blessing, my precious and cherished child. Know that this week is overflowing with blessings uniquely tailored for you. Blessings that will not falter or be burdened by sorrow or debt. My greatest desire is for you to live free from every chain that binds you, to walk unencumbered by the traps laid by those with ill intentions. With steadfast faith and the courage to rise, nothing can stand against you. You will embody strength, resilience, and victory in all you do. Listen closely to these words, my beloved. Embrace the guidance I offer and place your complete trust in me. It is I who empowers you to overcome all things. I who shatters the chains that try to confine you. I who fill your life with purpose and profound meaning. I am the key that unlocks fresh starts and opens new opportunities. The Savior who has rescued you from danger. Hold tight to the truth I offer and turn away from any illusions or falsehoods. You are mine, and I see you for who you truly are, deep within. I treasure your sincere efforts and unwavering commitment to follow me, even when you struggle. Understand that your triumph springs from faith, not from outward circumstances. Don't let hardship deceive you. Trust my abiding presence. Set aside fear, for you belong to me, and I have called you by name. In life's storms, I will stand beside you. When you cross turbulent rivers, they will not overwhelm you. When you confront the fiery trials, the flames will not consume you. You have been redeemed at a great price, and you are precious and honored in my sight. Believe with unwavering conviction, and let my words guide you. My love for you is immeasurable and beyond comprehension. Know that amid trials, your greatest shield is your connection to me, the Almighty. I will dissolve your doubts and replace them with immeasurable joy. My love for you runs deep, and your future rests secure in my hands. Your blessings flourish under my unwavering watch. Do not allow fear to eclipse your faith. Trust me, and be prepared to witness miracles unfold, even those you once deemed impossible. I will break the chains of despair, heal your wounded heart, and renew your strength. Believe me when I say that nothing is beyond redemption. As long as you hold on to hope, you are never lost. Do not surrender, for your prayers are never in vain. I am always attentive, providing exactly what you need at the perfect time. The blessings I bestow upon you come without burdens. They are gifts meant to uplift you, not weigh you down. I am forever vigilant, never straying from your side, always attuned to your voice. My plans for you are steadfast and resolute. I want you to delve deeply into my essence, to grow in both strength and wisdom, and to see the gifts I have given you blossom, not just for your benefit, but for the good of those around you. May others be drawn to you for guidance and help, and may they witness my grace and blessings reflected in your life. Let your life become a beacon, inspiring those who do not yet know me to seek me as they see the love and light shining through you. This vision will surely come to pass, for I have spoken it, and my word never fails. Trust in this. Approach me daily in humble prayer, for there you will find victory over adversity and the answers you seek. Change is already stirring in your life. Great things await, and I long to work powerfully through you. Even when you wrestle with doubt or feel unworthy in your struggles, such thoughts do not diminish your worth or my plans for you. Shift your perspective. My favor rests upon those I love, and my will for you will come to fruition sooner than you can imagine. You and your loved ones stand on the verge of receiving blessings unparalleled, genuine prosperity, and spiritual freedom. Precious soul, join us on a journey of growth, hope, and positivity by subscribing. You will be connected to a community that regularly shares uplifting messages to inspire you every step of the way. Proclaim these truths boldly. Accept them with all your heart. Because of the cleansing and redemption offered by my Son's sacrifice, no curse or bondage can prevail against you. This very moment marks a fresh beginning, not by coincidence but by divine design. These words find you exactly when your heart is most open, precisely when you need them. For days you have felt my desire to connect with you, and today you finally pause to hear my voice and renew the sacred bond we share. I hear your prayers, and you must cling to this truth so worry does not overtake you. The notion that your prayers go unanswered or unheard is a lie that multiplies your distress. Rest assured that I hear you now and have always heard you since the very first time you called out to me. I will never stop listening. Your tears, far from angering me, move me with compassion. I see the sincerity of your spirit, the humility of your soul. I am always listening. Speak to me, for I yearn to hear your voice. In your words, I hear the heartbeat of your soul. Knowing that I dwell in your thoughts brings me immeasurable joy. Your conversations with me are songs of devotion, an expression of true adoration. Share everything with me. Your hopes and dreams, your fears and doubts, your triumphs and struggles. Speak to me, for I am not only your God, but also your friend, your confidant, and your eternal support. I know you are searching for a peace that seems elusive, a calm amidst life's relentless storms. You have been tossed about by adversity, faced sudden challenges that tested your resolve, and felt the sting of rejection. These trials have left cracks in your spirit, driving you to yearn for serenity and the strength to endure. You seek peace and endurance, and I promise that my words will provide the solace your heart so desperately needs. For so many days, you have sensed my presence, an urging from within, gentle yet persistent, a desire to communicate with you. Today, as you open your heart, you stand ready to receive my voice and rekindle the sacred connection we share. Your prayers do not vanish into emptiness, and it is a burdensome falsehood to imagine they do. Let certainty settle within you and banish your doubts. I hear you. I have always heard you. Your cries have never been ignored, not since the first time you reached out in need. I listen, even when your heart grows weary and your spirit feels faint. You do not anger me when you cry out. Instead, your honest cries reveal the humility of your spirit and the tender submission of your heart. I hear you, and I always will. Speak to me freely, for your voice is precious, a cherished melody of your innermost thoughts. When you bring me your hopes, dreams, struggles, and frustrations, you craft an anthem of trust, a testament of true devotion. I am not merely your creator, but your confidant and closest friend. Share all that weighs upon your soul or sparks joy in your heart. I know peace is what you seek, a safe haven from life's storms. You have weathered tempests, endured sudden battles that left you exposed to fierce winds of doubt and rejection. But amidst every trial, remember, serenity and strength lie within your reach. My words are the lifeline that pulls you back to peace when your spirit grows weary, the sure promise that steadies you and brings you hope when the burden feels insurmountable. I am always here, ready to catch you when you stumble. Do not let doubt steal the blessings on the horizon. Trust that my presence is constant and my promises are unbreakable. I bless you because I love you beyond measure. It is from this limitless love that I extend my mercies and favor, for you are precious and my cherished, beloved, and holy mine. My love does not waver or fade. It remains eternal. Trust in me, and you will feel life flow from within. Lean on me, and you will find courage, strength, and the resolve to push back against encroaching darkness. You are never forsaken, never alone. Believe in my forgiveness, release your past mistakes, and surrender the guilt that weighs upon you. When you embrace the love of a God who is omnipotent and everlasting, every promise in my word becomes alive in your life. Today, this very moment, is a turning point, filled with renewal and victory, a day you will forever hold in your heart. Stand and prepare for the path ahead, for you have chosen to trust me. I will show you that my plans for you are real and good. Ready yourself to enter into a realm of supernatural living, and never, not for a second, forget this truth. I am listening. I am with you. On this day, as my words reach you, recommit to renewing your spirit and your faith. Even in your darkest hours, you will find peace. And in moments of weakness, you will discover an unyielding strength as you remember my promises. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, draw near to me. I am right here, always. Do not let doubt rob you of blessings waiting just beyond your grasp. From my deep and unwavering love, I choose to bless you. You are a treasure to me, cherished beyond comprehension. My love for you is enduring and timeless, unchanging through every season. Trust in my eternal presence, and from within you, rivers of revitalizing life will spring forth. Believe in my strength, and you will uncover the courage, willpower, and might to dispel every shadow around you. You are never alone, never forsaken. When you trust in my forgiveness and release your past, the life-giving promises of my word come alive in your reality. Today marks the start of a new chapter, a day overflowing with triumph that will remain etched in your heart. Rise and prepare yourself for the journey, for in entrusting me, you will witness the unfolding of my good and perfect plan. Get ready to step into the extraordinary, where my guidance leads you toward marvels you cannot yet fathom. Always hold on to this. I am listening, and I am with you. As you read these words, recommit to renewing your spirit and your faith. You have weathered many storms, doubts, criticisms, moments that drained your strength. It is time to rediscover your path of belief. Let these words infuse your soul with hope and renewal. The shadows of hardship are lifting, and the days of mourning are drawing to a close. When the blessings finally come, you will know they are wrapped in my deepest love and care. I watched over you in the wilderness and provided even when all seemed barren. Now step forward, for a new dawn awaits you. I long for your faith to be strong and unwavering, so that when prosperity abounds, you remember me, your God, your steadfast guide. Continue in prayer, for what unfolds beyond your sight is vast. A battle rages in realms you cannot see, but in every formidable challenge, I will bless you. Your triumph depends on your faith, a resolute spirit, dedication, and devotion to prayer. Seek me without hesitation, both at dawn's first light and in the peaceful hush of dusk. Lift your voice to me. The world is shifting, and I watch over every warrior who stands courageously. I call out to you. Miracles will manifest both within you and through you. You will become a vessel of provision, healing, and hope for many. As you share your blessings, be prepared to receive even more. In this season of wonders, stand resolute and determined. I implore you once again, release the burdens that weigh you down. Seek my presence and let your faith be renewed. I hold you dear, closer than you can imagine. Your worries will fade into distant echoes. Breathe new life into dreams you believed were lost. Dreams for yourself and those you hold dear. Change is unfolding. Your path is shifting in a new direction. Now is the time to release every worry and refuse to feed fear with thoughts of failure. The chains that once bound you are broken. You are free. Rise and see how far you can go when you trust in me. Embrace my guidance and let go of the past. Release all that no longer serves you. If you have ever felt unloved, know that now you are surrounded by my boundless love. If you have ever felt unprotected, remember that I have promised you my protection and my blessings. If your past has haunted you or opportunities have been blocked, know that all is wiped clean, gone as though it never happened. Entrust your life to me, and I will safeguard your heart, for it is precious to me. Do not give it to anyone else. In my care, you will not be harmed again. Bring me your struggles and your doubts, those moments that seem beyond rescue, those confusing twists and turns, and every painful trial that defies understanding. Wait upon me. I am always by your side, even when others claim you are beyond hope. They do not know the truth. I am your light, guiding you forward. I will reach out and lift you from the depths of despair. All you must do is reach back to me, for I know your weariness. Trust in me, and I will walk with you through every storm. I am your way, your truth, and your life. I am the gate to my boundless grace and blessing. Leave the past behind. I grant you a new beginning, free from sorrow's weight. Your past errors are cast into the depth, never to resurface. Do not let grudges keep you chained to pain. Foster patience, love, and compassion, even for those who misunderstand you. Forgive those who turned away, and open your heart to them. They will soon witness how my favor rests on you. See, I am sowing new dreams in your heart. You once dreamed of reaching certain heights, but I promise you even more. You will ascend farther and soar higher, discovering that my blessings are limitless. My love for you is eternal, and I cherish you deeply. Everything that was wrongfully taken from you will be restored beyond your imagination. My dear, this message of hope and encouragement is meant to be shared. Think of 3 friends, family members, or colleagues who may need some extra positivity and share this message with them. You never know whose day you might brighten. Stand your ground. Refuse to be conquered. Life may have tested you, and people may have betrayed you, hoping you would fall. But I, the Almighty, am with you and will never abandon you. With my love and grace, I will fortify your spirit. You will rise again, strong and brave, like a warrior with an unbreakable heart. Those who tried to tear you down, who aimed to shame or defeat you, will be astounded when they see me lift you from desolation to abundance. Despite your hardships, your season of prosperity is now. I will heal your wounds, free you from bondage, and guide you into a life of radiant freedom. Hold on to hope, for it is priceless. Guard my words in your heart. Do not let your focus stray. The whispers of envy will fall silent when they see the overflow of blessings I pour out for you. I will bless you with honorable work, tables of abundance, unwavering health, protection, true friends, harmony in your family, dreams that defy the ordinary, and an unyielding will to live, strive, achieve, endure, and keep moving forward. Remember, your age sets no limits. Never doubt what I can accomplish through you. I will do marvelous things in your life simply because I love you and delight in blessing you. No power can hinder my purpose. I give you my unwavering support, my unfailing love, and my constant faithfulness. All I ask is your heart and devotion. Prepare for a life that goes beyond the ordinary, a life infused with the supernatural. My love for you is boundless. I have seen the sorrow in your eyes and know you need strength for the journey ahead. Always remember, I am your Father, never distant or unreachable. I am right here beside you, where I have always been, even when you lost sight of me. Take my hand and rise. Let's walk through the halls of your heart and mind together. Share your fears with me, the reasons you feel life is no longer worth the struggle, the moments when giving up seemed like the only choice. Yes, the world can be harsh. As a child, your eyes were filled with wonder, believing in the goodness around you, offering your smile freely. Yet betrayal and falsehood dimmed that smile, crushed your spirit, and made you doubt even me. But listen, I know you. I see you as clearly as I see the stars in the sky. I call them each by name, and so I know each burden you carry, every scar etched in your soul. I am here and will never leave. Trust me, for I am your eternal guide and unwavering light. I understand even the smallest pangs of your discomfort. Our hearts beat in the same rhythm, a silent language of understanding. I know precisely what will calm your worries and fill you with peace. Let me guide you, hand in hand, to a place where your worth is recognized. Picture a realm where you are clothed in royal garments, your name spoken with dignity and awe. In this sacred place, whether in the bright warmth of day or the gentle cloak of night, your spirit is nourished as lovingly as a mother bird feeding her chick. Here, your true self is known and honored. A beloved child of the Most High, crafted in the radiant image of the Creator of the cosmos. Hold fast to this truth and never let it fade from your heart. When doubt or fear threatens to pull you down, remember that in the vast expanse of the universe, there is a place reserved especially for you, a sanctuary no force can uproot. Peer into the heart of my being, where you are protected and treasured. Here, my precious one, you have the unshakable right to come before me, to speak openly and be heard. Even when guilt and feelings of inadequacy try to silence you, banish those feelings of unworthiness. My sacrifice secured your life, ensuring that no one can ever tear you from this refuge. Even if the stars themselves shudder and the heavens tremble, nothing can break the bond that holds you to me. In my heart, you are eternally loved. From this moment onward, a torrent of blessings and an unending flow of grace will pour over your life and home. There is no deeper love, no grander plan, no treasure on earth that can surpass what I am prepared to give you. I am here to bring meaning to your life, to permeate your days with a serenity that transforms your struggles into wonders. I am ready to lead you from the wilderness into a place of renewal. When my blessings arrive, receive them eagerly, even if they appear humble. Do not be deceived by simplicity, for I cherish the humble and nurture the smallest of beginnings until they become mighty oaks of faith. My cherished one, let this message serve as a gift to another. Share it with someone who might be going through a difficult season. A little encouragement could revive their faith and remind them they are loved. Keep your spirit alert and your eyes open, for significant moments are coming. Cling to my words. Let them anchor your thoughts so you can recognize your blessings when they come. I am drawn to hearts that are pure, hands that are ready to give, to love, and to forgive. Never forget that you are chosen. Your destiny was written long before you took your first breath, penned into eternity's scroll. I have prepared your path with great care, and now is the time to reach out and claim the wonders I have laid before you. Step into my light. Lay down your fears, acknowledge your missteps, and accept my perfect plan. Ready yourself for victory, for my arrival is near. Marvels await, and I intend to bring you into them. Silence the noise that stirs confusion and disrupts your peace. Listen for my voice, the voice that speaks in stillness and carries you through every trial. When you grasp the depth of my steadfast love and my genuine care, you will realize just how treasured you are. Nothing can tear you from my embrace. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Today is a new dawn for you, a day to rediscover wonder, a day of rebirth. Feel my love deep within and trust it. I know you better than you know yourself. As your creator, my all-powerful hand is always present to guide and uphold you, even when you stumble or lose your way. My love, my shield, and my guidance will never fail you. Discard the voices that sow doubt and darkness. Stay true to my command. Remain grounded in faith, and do not allow fleeting emotions to mislead you. Do not allow life's storms to weaken your resolve. In every ascent and descent, I stand at your side, even in your most vulnerable or distant moments. I am your unwavering strength. You are not one to shrink back. Your courage will shine brightest in the darkest hours. Lift your head and stand tall, even if you face an army. Do not let fear invade your heart. I will walk beside you, never forsaking you or letting you face trials alone. I am always ready to listen, to understand your burdens, to forgive your mistakes, and to bless you beyond imagination. This is my promise. My love is everlasting. Anticipate a transformation in your life. The burdens you carry will begin to shift as I reveal myself in ways beyond your understanding. You will soon witness answers to prayers and solutions to troubles that have weighed on your spirit. Avoid going down the paths of those who sow fear and negativity, those whose hopes lie in shadows. My words are a testament to the wisdom I've poured into you. You have grown and are ready. The gateway stands open. I am not distant or imaginary. You know me. You know my essence. Do not doubt my promises. I have been there in your darkest hours, extending my hand in love, filling your lungs with breath, and ensuring your present is filled with hope despite your past struggles. Let the vision I planted within you ignite into a flame, like a seed growing into a great tree that provides shade, nourishment, and life for you and those you love. Step boldly into the life I have given you. Embrace joy, for changes are coming that will transform your entire perspective. You will come to understand my plans more fully, seeing that even the setbacks were vital for your growth. Never forget, I have always been right here, forgiving you, lifting you from darkness, and refusing to leave you forsaken. A new dawn breaks, a dawn where sorrow is replaced by boundless joy as miracles unfold before you. Soon, you will witness these wonders with your own eyes. Declare your faith openly. Say, I believe. Remember always, my beloved, that I love you more than words can say. Walk with me through every storm. Find refuge in my arms. Your faith may waver under life's hardships, but deep down you know I am your anchor. I am your God and also your constant companion. I do not condemn your weaknesses, and you must realize I alone can keep you safe when the world feels perilous. Do not give your heart to any other. You are mine, my child, and my love for you remains true. Even when storms rage and waves crash around you, in my embrace you are protected, and my hand is always there to steady you. I have walked the lonely road of sorrow. I felt betrayal from those I once held close. I have experienced the painful wounds of enemies whose only aim was harm, and I've endured cruel indifference that bruised my spirit. I have given my love to the point of self-sacrifice, offering my heart even when it was received with cold rejection. I know your pain, I understand. This is why you must hold on to this unshakable truth. You are of immense worth to me. When your tears fall and the weight of grief pushes you down, know I am here, caring for you, watching over you in compassion. Believe in your worth. Trust in it with every part of your being, rejecting any voice that questions it. Surround yourself with those who truly love you, people who celebrate your victories and stand with you during the hardest climbs. Know you hold great value in my eyes. I delight in you, care for you, and love you deeply. Your struggles are not insurmountable. You have given them to me, and I am handling them with care. I have never let you down, and I will not start now. Let fear have no place in your heart. Do not fight your battles alone. Walk with me. Share your burdens with me. Stand firm in your faith, even when I seem distant. Trust that my promises are never empty. I am with you always, day and night, without fail. Precious heart, if these words have touched you, let me see a like. My unwavering promise to you is rooted not in your perfection, but in the depths of my love. Hold on to this and do not falter when trials come. Stand firm, and I will ensure that those who oppose you will retreat. Every arrow intended to sow doubt and discouragement will break. Not one will triumph over you. Be patient. Proceed in trust and purpose. You and those you love are exactly where you need to be, safely in my care. I am your provider, your healer, and your unshakable shield. Be wise and safeguard your peace, your health, and the blessings I've placed in your life. Keep your heart steady, your gaze forward. Do not be distracted or look behind you. Fix your eyes ahead. Can you see me there? Arms wide open? I am here to remind you with all sincerity, I cherish you. When you wonder, Lord, do you really care? Show me. This is my answer. Reaching out to you, whispering to your soul, healing old wounds, planting seeds of hope for new dreams to come, and promising a future filled with kindness, tranquility, joy, and abundant blessings anchored in my unbreakable promises. Challenges may arise, but my words will lift you higher, urging you onward to victory, giving you the strength and resolve never to feel alone. Know this in your heart and believe it. I am here, present in every moment. My support is steadfast for every hardship you face. Ask yourself, do I trust in God's promise? Remember, you are dear to me. Never forget that my presence surrounds you. My strength walks with you. When you pause and listen, you will feel me close by. I've never left your side, and when you face life without shrinking back, the difficulties that could have broken you will become the very wind that lifts you higher. I can transform every painful moment into a source of growth and blessings for you. When you feel the pressure mounting, do not bow your head in defeat. Look up and meet the horizon. Wield your faith like a weapon. Break free from the chains that restrain you and rise. Lift your hands in declaration, proclaiming to all, you are undefeatable, for you are my cherished child, and my spirit dwells within you. Stand confident, knowing that your destiny is not only to fight battles, but to emerge victorious, to stand above them all. Not for fleeting applause or the world's empty praise, but because I have called you to live in courageous humility, becoming the example your community, your nation, and the world need. Lay the foundation of my kingdom and become a wellspring of blessings for your loved ones and those you have yet to meet. Souls who will someday rejoice and thank you for refusing to yield to defeat. Through your resilience, they found me and gained everlasting life. Therefore, I say to you, rise up. I will bless you and enlarge your territory, leading you wherever my will directs. If you respond with readiness, stepping forward in faith without hesitation, you will find me there, waiting. Seek me at daybreak, and just as morning light banishes the night, so will my glory illuminate your path. Darkness will flee, and your heart will fill with truth. Your spirit will be awakened, lifted beyond doubt and despair. Come, renew your promise to me. Pray, seek my presence. Draw near, shedding distractions, and trust me fully with your mind and your decisions. I know these times are challenging, the road uncertain, and doubt's grip can feel paralyzing. But hear me. Trust me now. Live by faith. All things are possible for those who choose to believe, who feel my presence guiding their lives, who hold fast when the world tries to sow seeds of doubt. I say, my love is eternal and steadfast. I have protected you again and again with the armor of faith. My dear child, there are hearts waiting for this message. Someone you know may need precisely these words of encouragement. Please share it with them. Let it be the spark they need to find hope. My child, I want to ease your burdens. I want to guard you, but I need you to believe in me wholeheartedly. I am your source of life, your inspiration, your power, and your guardian. Walk in unwavering faith, confident that you will see wonders you have never imagined. Crave what is still unseen. Your faith may seem small, but it is enough for me to flood your life with untold blessings. Live by faith. Anchor yourself in my promises. Fill your heart with my word each day and turn away from old habits. I know your heart and I see your resolve. Smile, for your life brims with joy, beloved moments, and the extraordinary gifts I have prepared. When difficulties arise and challenges come knocking, recall that I am always here. I promise to enrich your days. Do not doubt when trials come. My love is unending. My generosity is boundless. Why should you allow fear or worry to halt your steps? Before you even knew me, I loved you and chose you. I reached out to you long before you ever thought to seek me. Recall how many times I have proven my faithfulness, and allow those memories to silence the lies of this world. Embrace the truth that I am here, that I am real, and that I am with you. And when the answer to your prayers arrives, remember it is my hand that opened the door, met your needs, and brought comfort right on time. Whatever is meant for you will remain yours. No person or power can take it. If you ever feel as though life has unfairly robbed you of blessings, pause and ask yourself, is my faith truly in the Almighty One who loves me without measure? Or am I allowing deceivers to sway me? People who wish for my downfall, hidden behind compliments and false approval? I urge you, place your trust entirely in me. Release every doubt burdening your heart. Allow my limitless love to fill your spirit and move forward with unshakable confidence. Remember, the measure of your journey is not how fast you move, but how steadfast you remain, and with what courage you face each day. I am here, watching over you and your loved ones, ensuring your protection and showering you with boundless favor. Rejoice in this wonderful day I have made for you. Step into it with joy and hopeful anticipation, knowing I am your divine protector, a constant presence who will never leave you. Declare your faith and share these words with those who need comfort and strength. Every time you reach out to me in prayer, you show your trust in my love and faith in my unwavering promises. Rest assured, I am with you, supporting you as you journey onward. Go forward in peace, confidence, and joy, for your Father stands beside you in every trial. When doubt strikes and your strength dwindles, remember my grace is infinite and my mercy never ending. I have always provided for you, and now, more than ever, I am near in your time of need. When your heart is heavy and tears blur your vision, rise each morning with renewed hope. Listen for my voice, and you will find the strength to confront whatever awaits. Trust my plan for you, a future overflowing with peace, love, and fulfillment. Cling to my love and to the gift of life itself. Persevere through your hardships, eyes firmly set on the promises I have made. Do not let adversity crush your spirit. Even when you face trials, do not surrender or let fear sink its claws into you. Remember the resilience and bravery I see in you. In my eyes, you are strong, even when you are rejected or ridiculed. Keep this truth in your heart. This year is yours. Deep spiritual rewards and enduring growth will blossom from your triumphs. Right where you stand, I am prepared to bless you, allowing you to flourish. You have been chosen by me for a purpose greater than you can grasp. Seek me diligently in prayer. Bow your heart before me each day, bringing your genuine requests and desires. Rejoice in my presence, and I will fulfill the virtuous longings of your heart. Know how blessed you are to encounter these words today. Embrace your life and tasks with unwavering devotion. Remember this above all else. This moment is yours, a gift to be seized. Even if you have faltered, my love for you remains steadfast. Let me remind you in your doubts or hardships, when you wonder if I still love you or if I have turned away, that my love is not fleeting. It is not like the fickle devotion of those who promised loyalty, yet left you behind. You may have been misled into thinking every failing was your own, ensnared by false accusations that tried to rob you of the glorious future I have planned. But let these illusions go. There is a remarkable life waiting for you in my care, one glowing with light and promise. Relinquish the guilt over sins I have already forgiven. I am a God of infinite mercy. I have seen the genuineness of your repentance. My sacrifice has cleansed you completely. Cherished believer, are you eager to enrich your faith and encounter the light of Jesus? Join us to connect with an inspiring community and deepen your understanding of his teachings. Unite with fellow seekers of truth as we grow in his boundless love. Now is the time to break the chains of your past, to end the cycle of self-condemnation. Let no one devalue your worth, for I paid the highest price to redeem you. You have been cleansed, sanctified, and endowed with the power to walk in dignity. Your identity is not defined by what others say, but by the truth I proclaim over you. Choose wisely whose voice you heed. I call you my beloved child, a courageous soul molded for victory. Do not yield to voices of doubt and censure. You were designed for triumph, not for the meager praise of those reluctant to give it. I have given you authority over sin, illness, and lack. Rise, let your light shine. Speak my promises with unwavering faith, for my love has no limits. You are my cherished creation, my beloved. I do not send pain to punish you. Those ideas are misunderstandings emerging from hearts influenced by false teaching. Release fear and do not be discouraged. I am here, ready to lift you up, pouring out the fresh mercy that is your inheritance. This mercy is the fountain of your blessings. I am committed to establishing harmony in your family, healing your heart and mind, renewing your body, and bringing calm to your soul. My love for you stands forever. Let go of lingering doubts. Amen. My precious child, I see you searching. I recognize the longing in your heart, yearning to understand the path before you. When life pulls you in every direction and questions flood your mind, remember, I am your shepherd. I guide you with gentle care and wisdom, not through threats or force, but by the whispers that stir your soul. You have felt the pull of two paths, one that promises worldly success, status, wealth, and fleeting admiration, trodden by many, yet ultimately unfulfilling. The other path may appear uncertain, even foolish by worldly standards, but it carries a peace and truth surpassing all empty comforts. It leads to depths of understanding and joy beyond superficial gains. I watch you make daily choices, sometimes small ones. A kind word when anger tempts you, honesty over easy deceit. Other times they feel monumental, shaping the core of who you are. Remember, I do not seek perfection. I desire growth, a willingness to listen to the deeper wisdom I have placed within you. Society clamors for your attention, measuring success by possessions or accolades, or urging you to chase pleasure at any cost. These voices are loud and relentless, drowning out the quieter, steady voice calling you toward authentic love, truth, and profound purpose. Yet when you find stillness, when you truly listen, you will hear me resonate in the quiet corners of your heart. I see how the conflict of these worldly messages exhausts you, making you feel stretched thin and uncertain of your choices. Sometimes you doubt your own insight, fearing that you constantly fall short of some elusive standard of accomplishment. But you were never created to live under constant scrutiny or perpetual unworthiness. Your worth is not dependent on your successes, nor does it vanish when you fail. It is woven into your being, unshakable and enduring. In the chaos of conflicting voices, know that mine is the voice of true peace. This peace does not disregard hardships, but stands firm even when life's challenges roar. My guidance is always marked by love, honesty, and genuine transformation, even if it means confronting painful truths. You will know my voice by its fruit: peace, clarity, and a call toward your highest self. If what you hear leads you to deeper love, clearer understanding, and authentic change, trust that it is me speaking to your conscience and intuition. I understand you struggle with trust. You've been taught to protect your heart, question motives, and sift through every promise. But I invite you into a different kind of relationship, one rooted in unconditional love. This is not a call for blind faith, but an embrace of discernment guided by wisdom. True discernment recognizes the path that nurtures deeper compassion, clearer understanding, and selfless love. You may wonder if drawing near to my guidance means abandoning logic or self-reliance. But remember, I gave you your mind, heart, and spirit to use them fully. I ask not that you diminish who you are, but that you step into who you are meant to be. Your questions and doubts, even moments of confusion, are not the signs of failing faith, but steps along the path to deeper wisdom. I see your tendency to plan every detail of life, believing control is the hallmark of responsibility. Yet real wisdom comes not from rigid control, but from trust in the divine process. This does not mean forsaking action or accountability. It means recognizing a higher wisdom is at work, one surpassing your current perception. Dear one, We encourage you to become part of our community by subscribing and receiving regular messages of encouragement, wisdom, and inspiration that can brighten your day. When resistance arises, know it is not punishment but confirmation you are growing. True growth often challenges old habits, beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve you. Each obstacle that tests your limits signals a profound transformation, shaping your inner strength and sharpening your insight. I know the deeper desires in your heart, the ones that surpass fleeting wants and reflect your genuine yearning for purpose, connection, and love that remains. These are no coincidences. They echo the deeper truth you are meant to find, a truth that draws you away from shallow answers and into real wisdom. Your longing for depth is not the absence of faith, but a sign of faith maturing beyond old familiarities. When you sense a call to act boldly, to share truths that disrupt complacency, or love in ways that seem foolish to those who live for worldly gain, listen closely. If these impulses resonate with love and truth, they are my guidance pulling you forward. Yes, such choices often bring misunderstanding, but this opposition can also affirm you are indeed walking the path of transformation. Your spiritual journey is not a collection of achievements to check off. It is a continuous unfolding, a living relationship with me, yourself, and everyone around you. This path is not always simple. It features seasons of trials, rest, reflection, and growth. Honor these cycles, for they facilitate your transformation. When moments of doubt arise, when you cannot discern if it's my voice or your own desires, remember that this type of questioning is a vital aspect of learning true discernment. Over time, practice, and patience, you will distinguish the voice of fear which confines and restricts from my voice, which nudges you toward freedom and love. Growth can mean releasing old ways, relationships, or habits that no longer align with who you are becoming. Letting go can feel like loss, but it clears space for new understanding, new life, and a more genuine expression of who you truly are. This process is not failure. It is a necessary part of spiritual evolution. In times of deep testing, when everything seems uncertain, know I am not exposing your frailties to destroy you. I am revealing your innate strength and resilience, showing you what endures when everything else is stripped away. Such challenges remove what is superficial and false, leaving behind only what is true. Trying to balance the demands of spiritual growth with the world's version of success can leave you feeling torn and weary. Choose the path aligned with love, truth, and your authentic purpose, and you will find a clarity and fortitude in yourself you never knew possible. This does not mean dismissing practical wisdom. It means letting higher guidance shape every choice you make. Beloved soul, if this message brought you joy, let me know with a like. I see you sometimes hesitate, afraid of being judged or misunderstood for following me so openly. Yet, what if your willingness to embrace what the world calls foolishness is exactly what allows others to glimpse a deeper reality? Your courage to walk this path inspires others to do the same, cultivating an environment where authenticity and spiritual insight can flourish. The world encourages you to crave external validation, accomplishments, accolades, and outward success. I call you to redefine growth based on your inner life, your capacity for love, your receptivity to truth, and your unwavering steadiness in life's unpredictability. These are the true indicators of growth and maturity. When you feel alone or misunderstood, realize these seasons often precede significant breakthroughs. As familiar beliefs and supports fall away and the usual ways of coping no longer suffice, it is because deeper truths are surfacing. These disorienting times are not disasters, but preludes to profound transformation. Breaking through what was becomes the fertile ground for what will be. I see how heavily you bear the weight of striving for some distant point of spiritual completeness, as though your journey has a final destination. But a life of faith is not a race to be finished. It is an ongoing unfolding, an ever-deepening awareness of love. You will never outgrow the need for guidance, nor reach a place where there is nothing left to learn. Your heart's capacity for compassion, for connection, and for love is endless. When you feel trapped by old limitations, know they are the edges of your present understanding, ready to be stretched. What seems impossible now will become part of your natural flow as your perspective expands. This is spiritual evolution, pushing beyond the discomfort of growth and embracing the unknown. Do not fixate on external obstacles or on those who criticize or misunderstand you. Focus on the truths pulling you forward. There is no universal scale measuring your progress. Comparing yourself to others only dims the unique light I have placed in you. Your journey is yours alone, shaped in the quiet corners of your heart with care. Remember always that my love for you does not waver. It is steadfast, beyond your successes or mistakes. There is nothing to earn or measure. It simply is because you are mine. Let this truth sink into your core and color the way you see yourself, how you engage the world, and how you support others on their paths. From this place of unwavering love, genuine transformation blossoms. Look back on how far you've already come and the lessons you've gathered. What I offer next may seem audacious, even radical. It will ask you to reevaluate all you thought you knew and to move beyond safe, incremental change. Growth does not come from slight edits to a familiar script, but from true shifts in how you see, think, and live. Be brave, my beloved, for what lies ahead is worth the effort and each moment of uncertainty. The doubts clouding your vision are disappearing. I see the determination in your spirit, how you've sought me even in weariness and confusion. The wall separating us is crumbling. The burdens that weighed heavily are being lifted. Trust in this. I have put you on a path leading to the destiny I planned for you from the start. Pause now, take a deep breath, and let tension fall from your shoulders. Every detail of your life remains under my care. Days may feel long, and fear may knock at your heart's door. Yet what seems endless to you is but a part of the story I am unfolding. You are making more progress than you realize. The heights you now stand on testify to your perseverance. Continue forward. My commitment to you is limitless. Precious heart, if these words touched you, let me see a like. When you sit quietly, unsure whether you hear my voice or only your own thoughts, know that every moment you spend seeking me delights me. Your pursuit touches me far more deeply than words in rehearsed prayers or familiar rituals. Come to me as you are, without the illusion of perfection, and with the openness of your true self. Share your joys, your laughter, and your victories, no matter how small. I am with you in all of it. My love is not something you must earn. Once you truly grasp this, you will be set free in ways you have yet to imagine. My grace is more than an idea to be discussed. It is alive, a tangible embrace. I see your careful steps, your search for my will, your longing for signs, your desire for confirmation. Yes, wisdom can flow from those around you, but remember they also have limitations. Come to me first. Sit quietly with me, and let my voice be your guide. Though it may not be as quick as you expect, my timing is always perfect. When I speak, my words cut through the clamor and light your path like sunrise through the night. You've carried burdens far too heavy for one person to bear. You've tried to be everything to everyone, weighed down by expectation. That was never my plan for you. I want to reveal another path, a way of grace, rest, and alignment with the natural rhythms I planted within you. You were made not for ceaseless striving, but for connection, for relationship with me. When chaos and demands overwhelm you, remember that I am your true compass. Not every door that opens is meant for you. Learn to tune your spirit to my voice, which leads you to peace, even when it challenges you. The times you feel most vulnerable and uncertain are often when you are closest to deep trust in me. I don't expect you to approach me with perfect faith. I want you to come with your doubts, your questions, and raw honesty. These moments of transparency draw you near to my heart. I see the seeds of purpose I planted within you. Each time you seek me, each time you choose gratitude, and each time you study my teachings, you water those seeds. Be patient. The harvest I'm preparing is far richer than you can envision. I'm growing something in you that will bear fruit for many seasons, not just today. Reflect on how I guided you in the past. It wasn't always through dramatic signs, but more often by gentle nudges, subtle affirmations, and circumstances so perfectly aligned they could only be divine. That same tender watchfulness is at work in your life right now. Nothing goes unnoticed. When you feel unprepared or daunted by the tasks set before you, remember, I do not call those who are already qualified. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I qualify those I call. Your weaknesses are not obstacles. They are places where my strength can shine most brightly. Do not compare your private battles to others' visible successes. I am reshaping your perception of who I am and who you are in relation to me. Let go of any misconceptions, a harsh taskmaster, or a distant, uncaring figure. I am and always will be the God of unwavering love, ever reaching out to you with mercy and grace. I am your Father, your Creator, the one who knows every detail about you and loves you beyond any limits or flaws. The road ahead may not always be clear, but my presence will be your steadfast guide. When life feels overwhelming, remember that I never place more on you than we can handle together. Yes, because I am not observing you from a distance. I dwell within you, strengthening you and orchestrating every step with perfect precision. Let my love ground you deeper than your fears. Let my truth silence your doubts, and let my peace be the fortress around your heart when the world tries to steal your joy. You are stepping into uncharted territory where authority and grace intertwine, and this is not meant to be rushed. Embrace the discomfort and stretching, for it is through this very process that transformation unfolds. I am carefully dismantling the falsehoods you have unknowingly carried, lies about your worth, misconceptions about me, and mistaken beliefs about our relationship. Some of these were passed on by well-meaning voices in your life. Others took root in moments of pain or disappointment. Know this, my truth surpasses every falsehood. I am here to gently replace each untruth with a new, life-giving perspective. Your expressions of gratitude and worship bring great delight to my heart. While I cherish the songs you prepare during moments of intentional praise, it is the honest, spontaneous offerings, the gratitude that surfaces in everyday life, the moments you notice my touch in the smallest details that truly resonate. I love when you speak to me naturally, sharing your thoughts and feelings as they arise. This is the essence of the relationship I desire, one that is genuine, dynamic, and unfiltered. Do not be afraid of change or shifting season. What feels like unsettling disruption to you is often my loving hand guiding and positioning you for something greater than you can imagine. Trust in my timing and my methods, even when the journey seems unpredictable or unclear. I am moving you toward blessings you do not yet comprehend, shattering restrictions and expectations others have placed on you. You are not defined by their opinions or bound by their predictions. Where they see limitations, I see endless potential. Where they see weakness, I see a strength ready to be revealed. Let me define your identity, establish boundaries that both protect and empower you, and guide your every step. Your desire to draw closer to me fills me with joy. Continue seeking, asking, and delving deeper, for your pursuit is precious and never a burden to me. Your longing to know me more intimately is treasured. It stirs my heart and pleases me beyond words. The path we walk together is just beginning, and there is so much more I want to reveal to you. Sweet child, if this message touched your heart in any way, a little like or word of thanks would brighten my day. Always remember that I am the God of the process, just as I am the God of the destination. I work during the periods of waiting and in the quiet spaces where you think nothing is happening. Do not overlook these seasons. They hold some of the most profound lessons. Hidden from view, I lay the deepest foundations. I am establishing you in a peace that is unshakable, not a fragile peace dependent on perfect circumstances, but one rooted in knowing who you are in me and who I am in you. Let this unshakable peace become your constant companion. May it protect your heart and mind from anxiety and fear. Fix your attention on me, not on the uncertainties that seek to intimidate you, nor on the voices that try to define you in ways that contradict my truth. Do not dwell on past failures or mistakes that tempt you to feel unworthy, but focus on my love, which stands as the foundation for all you do. When your life is anchored in this truth, everything else will begin to align naturally with my spirit. Know that you grow stronger each day, even when it doesn't feel like it. Your progress may seem slow, but you are moving forward. You are evolving into the fullest expression of yourself, the unique, beautiful reflection of my divine creativity as I intended from the start. Rest in this assurance. Rest in my love. Be confident that the work I have begun in you will be brought to completion. I see your relentless pursuit of truth, the way you search with unwavering faith, believing there is always more to discover. This determination draws me nearer to you. Your quest is not in vain. Every step is already bringing you closer to me. I see your struggles and battles, every moment where perseverance carried you forward when it felt easier to give up. I know the shadows that have lingered in your mind, the fears swirling like dark clouds, generational burdens, doubts, and the chains of old patterns that have weighed you down. Hear me clearly. It stops with you. I am laying a new foundation in your life, one that future generations will build upon. The patterns of limitation and scarcity that once defined you are being broken. I am declaring an end to the tormenting cycles that held you back. I have stationed protective guardians around you, more numerous than you could ever count, who move at my command to orchestrate the fulfillment of my purpose in your life. I am aware of the emptiness left by those who should have nurtured you, but did not. Such gaps shaped your self-view and influenced your choices. Yet I am reaching into those voids, filling them with a love more enduring and complete than anything lost. When you come to me in weakness, uncertainty, or shame, I hold you close. Every whispered prayer, every silent plea, even those you think feeble, is precious to me. This is how miracles start, not through grand gestures, but through persistent, quiet faith. I am the shepherd who seeks you out, leaving everything to find you where you are. You have survived storms few know about. You've been misunderstood, dismissed, and hurt. What was meant to break you, I am using to shape something extraordinary. In this season, I am revealing your true worth, urging you not to retreat behind walls of fear, but to stand in the dignity I have given you. As you grasp this intrinsic worth, you will begin to see yourself as I have always seen you, precious, strong, and irreplaceable. The doubts that have haunted you, the questions about your true identity, will fade as you step into your purpose. I see your effort as you reach for more, even when exhaustion tries to convince you otherwise. The soil of your life may have felt barren, but I am working in it, tending, enriching, preparing it for a new season of flourishing. Your thoughts are not as dark as they seem. You have not wandered as far as you fear. This is a time of training and preparation, not punishment. My child, consider this a chance to bless another soul. Send this message to someone who might benefit from hope, and through your kindness, may they find renewed courage and strength in their own journey. I am making you powerful, unyielding in your forward momentum. Nothing can hinder the plans I have set into motion. The work I am doing in your life will become evident not only in spiritual ways, but in tangible, visible forms. I am restoring more than what was lost. I am creating something entirely new. To see it, you must let go of preconceived ideas of how I should act or how healing and growth ought to appear. Trust me moment by moment. Today's answers may not fit tomorrow's questions. Your journey is uniquely yours, and so are my methods with you. I am leading you to wholeness and victory through paths you never would have foreseen. Put aside your strategies, your carefully laid plans, and the emotional defenses that once protected you. They served their purpose for a time, but they now risk becoming barriers to the limitless work I'm ready to accomplish. I am granting you spiritual sight that goes beyond the surface, uncovering truths hidden in plain view. The ground you stand on is being transformed into fertile soil, ready to yield 100-fold for every seed you sow. I am bringing order before chaos arises, preparing and creating spaces before their need even becomes apparent. Don't let how things currently unfold mislead you when viewed with natural eyes. Instead, turn to me and ask for understanding. Ask how to interpret each sign and guide every step. This is not about rigid rules or an outward show of religion. I am laying the foundation for something genuine, lasting, and alive. You may find yourself on a path that diverges from the common route, one that demands transformation, while so many people simply seek comfort and avoid challenges. Your path may feel constrained and pressurized, but know this: the pressure shapes you, refining you like a precious gem. The squeezing, the molding, the resistance, all of it has a purpose, aligning you with a higher calling. I am sifting and separating, not to hurt, but to heal. Not to limit, but to free you. This process is not about condemnation, but liberation. It is a freedom that remains unshaken by life's uncertainties. Every tear you have shed is being turned into streams of life, bringing hope and renewal to others. Release your need to prove yourself, to have every answer, or to strive for superiority. Those impulses come from old wounds that I am healing layer by layer. True wisdom knows when to be teachable and when to step beyond comfort. Your security is not in being right or collecting knowledge to surpass others. It rests in being fully known and deeply loved by me. The prosperity I have for you is so much more than material wealth, though your needs will be met. It is an enrichment of spirit, a deep well of understanding, and a peace that transcends circumstance. This is not favoritism. It is the natural outcome of walking closely with me, heeding my voice, and letting me reshape your perspective on success and fulfillment. Don't be swayed by every new teaching or trend. Some will try to inflate your hope with empty promises. Others will try to diminish your spirit with fear. I am your teacher, the one who holds your questions and provides true answers. Let my spirit commune directly with yours, guiding, persuading, and affirming you. When you feel misunderstood or rejected, recall that your worth is not determined by others' acceptance. Their comprehension is not required for you to progress. You are learning to hear my voice clearly and to distinguish it from the surrounding noise. Keep listening, keep acting. This journey is doing more than reshaping you. It's laying a foundation for generations to come. Each choice to trust, each step of obedience, each moment of surrender is part of a larger narrative unfolding. I am bringing you into a space where intellect merges with spiritual wisdom, where growth is unhindered by the need to prove itself to others, where learning is not restricted by fear, and transformation is embraced without anxiety about losing your identity. A wider path might seem easier, because it requires no change. Those on it can carry their old habits, their comfortable routines, and their guarded hearts. But you have chosen the path of true transformation, where I constantly invite you to let go of what you think you know and embrace new revelations and ways of being. Realize that I am not searching for perfection in you. What matters is progression, movement, even if it's incremental. Your willingness to seek, ask, and grow delights me. Your battles may feel daunting and proportionate to the weight of your calling, but you have never fought alone. Let my love be your foundation, rather than human logic, religious pretense, or others' approval. May everything you do flow from the wellspring of my unchanging love. The ways of striving and proving yourself, of working to earn acceptance, are fading. In their place, a new path opens, one where grace leads to greater grace, and strength is found in resting in me. Take heart knowing that what you are building is not just for you, but for those who will come after you. Every battle won, every truth grasped, every lie discarded contributes to a story bigger than yourself. Your seeking heart pleases me. Your questions never tire me, and your doubts never push me away. Keep seeking, asking, and moving forward, even when the way is unclear. I am leading you into a truth that brings real freedom. Freedom that is deep, enduring, and meant to be shared with everyone you meet. My beloved child, let this message of hope and encouragement reach beyond yourself. Share this with someone who may need a reminder that they are not alone and can find renewed strength on their own path. My cherished one, there is something pressing on my heart. The way you have stewarded all I've entrusted to you. Every gift, every resource, every moment is more than just a possession. It is a sacred trust. I know you sometimes question whether you're making the best use of what I've given you, wondering if you're doing enough. Understand this. My call is not about achieving perfection, but about demonstrating faithfulness. When I look at your life, I do not measure your worth by success or failure. I watch your heart and the care you take with the garden I've placed in your hands. Those faithful with small things are invited to share in greater abundance, not as a reward, but as an opportunity for deeper partnership with me. Recently, I have seen how the noise and rush of life distract you, pulling you away from stillness with me. Do not carry shame over this. I see how alluring those diversions can be, but I need you to understand their cost. Every moment lost to distraction is a moment we could have spent together, when I could have imparted wisdom and strengthened your spirit. Remember, you were purchased at a price so immeasurable it defies logic. When I look at you, I see a temple for my spirit, a vessel created for beauty and purpose. But how are you caring for this temple? Are you nurturing it with life-giving choices or depleting it with things that rob you of vitality? This is not an accusation, but an invitation to consider how to honor the vessel you are. The gifts I've entrusted to you, your talents, your time, your relationships, are not for self-promotion but to reflect my light in places that need it most. I understand your hesitation, your fear of standing out, but know that I placed you in those rooms, conversations, and moments not to blend in, but to illuminate. I placed you in your current position, not to test you by power or success, but for you to carry my light, to be a beacon of hope, and to transform the spaces you occupy. When I entrust you with influence or leadership, it is because I see your heart, your capacity for compassion, wisdom, and integrity. I recognize your potential to make a difference. Too many of my children, when given privilege and authority, lose themselves in comfort, compromise, and chasing acceptance. But you, my beloved, are called to be different. Not to stoke pride, but to mirror my essence and share my love. Time, that priceless and irreplaceable gift, is a resource I've granted you. Each sunrise, each passing moment holds the promise of new beginnings and uncharted possibilities. I see how sometimes you let days slip by, believing there will always be more time, but true wisdom grasps the full value of the present. How will you use these moments I've given? Will you invest them in fleeting pursuits or sow them into what endures and touches eternity? I formed you with intention, weaving into you a blend of talents, insights, and capabilities specifically chosen for the path I prepared for you. Yet these could lie dormant or be used only for fleeting applause, or you can nurture them for eternal goals that align with my plans. Your choices matter to me. I watch how you manage every resource, including finances, not because I need your wealth, but because where you invest it reveals what your heart truly values. When you choose generosity over self-interest, you mirror my own heart. Every relationship I've placed in your life is a trust, a connection to be nurtured with love, truth, and grace. Are you tending to these bonds, fostering growth and understanding, or letting them wither through neglect? I am not asking for flawless performance, only for awareness, a readiness to examine how you handle what I have entrusted. This is not a checklist to earn more blessings, but a journey toward becoming the person I created you to be. Precious child, if these words resonate, a simple acknowledgement, a like, or a heartfelt comment would mean the world. Today, I invite you to pause and recognize how much you've been given. Reflect on the relationships, opportunities, and resources in your care. Seek my counsel on stewarding them better, not out of obligation but in love. Let it be an expression of joy, a partnership with me in revealing my kingdom here and now. You are called to be a steward of my grace in its many forms. Let that truth sink into your soul, guiding your actions, shaping your priorities, and transforming how you view every aspect of your life. In those quiet, reflective moments when doubt creeps in, remember that I have known you since before time began. I see how you sometimes measure yourself against others, wondering if you're advancing too slowly or straying from the path. Let me remind you, every season is intentional. When you see others experiencing abundance, you might be tempted to compare their progress to yours, but their journey is theirs, distinct in its timing and challenges, just as yours is unique to you. Trust that your journey is unfolding at a pace suited for your growth and my plans for you. I see the choices you make when no one is watching, when you opt for honesty instead of shortcuts, kindness over indifference, perseverance rather than giving up. These small acts of faithfulness matter greatly to me. Remember, true stewardship is not about how much you manage, but how you care for what's already in your hand. Even when you feel overlooked or stuck, I am orchestrating more than you can see. I know your frustration when it appears others move forward while you wait, but as a wise gardener knows the right season to plant and harvest, I know precisely when each opportunity and blessing should manifest in your life. Those brothers and sisters in faith who test your patience are also my children. When it's hard to extend grace to them, remember that they too walk a unique path with distinct obstacles. Their current highs or lows are just chapters in their stories, just as your own experiences are chapters in your story. I know your heart's hidden battles, when pride keeps you from receiving my wisdom, when doubt clouds your sight, or when fear hinders you from stepping into your calling. These struggles do not separate you from my love. They are opportunities for deeper intimacy with me. What I desire most is not the breadth of your influence or the sum of your achievements, but your willingness to be shaped by my hand. Every time you surrender your schedule to my timing, choosing faith beyond what your eyes see, you grow in ways you cannot yet fathom. So today I ask, will you trust the timing of this season? Will you be faithful with the present instead of longing for what others have? Will you let me guide you, believing in my perfect plan? Embrace this invitation, letting your heart find rest in the knowledge that I am working everything for your good. My dear child, I speak to you with a heart full of joy and confidence in our mission. Our channel is more than words or content. It is a beacon of divine truth, bringing God's love and wisdom into lives daily. To keep this light shining, we rely on your heartfelt support. If these messages have blessed you, please consider becoming a member or making a donation that feels right to you. By joining, you become part of this sacred work, allowing us to continue sharing divine guidance with all who seek it. Click Become a Member or Thanks below and help carry this beautiful mission forward. My dearest child, pause and truly let these words sink in. This message is my love letter to you, a reminder of how deeply you are cherished. I don't want you just to hear it. I want you to feel it with every beat of your heart, to let it enfold you like a warm embrace. Hear me. I am so proud of you. I see you, your heart, your efforts, your intentions, and everything you've been striving to do, even when no one else notices. I do. I see how hard you try, how much you care, and how deeply you love. You may not hear this enough, so hear it from me. I am proud of you. You have faced challenges that others may never understand, yet you keep going. You choose to show up even when it's hard. You take steps of faith even when you feel unsure. These are not small things. They reveal great strength, and I am proud of you for every step, no matter how small it seems. I know you're not perfect, and I never asked you to be. I see the moments you feel weak, when you stumble, when doubt or fear creeps in. Yet even in those moments, I am proud of you because you don't give up. You keep pressing forward, keep trying, keep hoping, That resilience is beautiful. You may believe your struggles make you less worthy of pride, but they actually reveal your courage and your heart. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking at your heart, and it brings me joy. You may not realize it, but each act of kindness you show is a reflection of the love I placed in you. Every time you choose compassion, offer a helping hand, or speak a kind word, even when you think no one notices, I see it, and it makes my heart swell. The world can be tough, but you choose to bring light. You choose to be a source of love and support, and in doing so, you make a difference. That is worthy of pride. I've watched you grow, my beloved. I've seen how far you've come, even if you don't always notice it yourself. Who you are today is not who you were yesterday, and that deserves celebration. Every step taken, every lesson learned, and every bit of growth you've achieved, these are all precious to me, and I'm proud of each one. It's easy to focus on where you want to be and forget where you started. But please remember, you've already come so far. Life has not been easy for you. You faced disappointments and heartbreak. There have been days you wanted to give up, but you didn't. You held on, even when you felt hopeless. That resilience is extraordinary. You might not feel strong, but I see the strength in how you rise after you fall, how you keep hoping when despair beckons, and how you press on even when the path is difficult. This strength comes from me, and I am proud to see you using it. There have been times when your faith was tested, moments when doubt tried to grab hold, yet you chose to trust in me when the way forward was unclear. That faith is precious, and I am proud of you for holding on to it. Faith isn't always easy, but each time you choose to trust me, you become stronger and more connected to my heart. You may not realize it, but the love you extend to others is a reflection of me. Every time you choose to love, especially when it's hard, shows my heart to the world, and I am proud of you for that. Love can be messy and challenging, but you choose to love, to give, and to care, making the world brighter. It makes me proud to call you my own. Sometimes you feel unworthy or that you must be someone else to be loved or accepted, but my child, I am proud of you simply for being you. You are my creation, and I made you as you are for a reason. You do not need to change who you are to make me proud. Your uniqueness, your quirks, your talents, even your imperfections are part of what makes you special. You are exactly who I intended you to be. My child, if these words made you feel loved, show a little love back with a like or a kind word. I see how you care for others, how your heart aches for those in pain, and how you are quick to help. Your compassion is a gift, and I am proud of you for sharing it. The world needs more compassionate souls who listen and uplift. Your kindness matters, even if you don't always see its impact. Every small act of compassion is seen by me, and I treasure it. You've had times when hope felt out of reach, when giving in to despair seemed easier, but you held on, even if hope was a faint glimmer. That hope is powerful, guiding you through darkness. I am proud that you've chosen hope instead of despair. It inspires others and is a beautiful part of who you are. My precious child, I am proud of you. Today, tomorrow, and always. No matter what you face, no matter where you are on this journey, my love and pride in you stand firm. You are my beloved, and nothing can change that. Dear child of God, your support helps us reach more hearts. Would you consider buying me a coffee, metaphorically speaking, and becoming part of this mission? Your generosity keeps us sharing God's word and blessings. Thank you for being such a light. My precious and cherished child, know that this week is filled with blessings crafted uniquely for you. Blessings that are unwavering and overflowing with abundance, unmarked by sorrow or the weight of debt. My greatest wish is for you to walk freely, unbound by any chain, untroubled by the traps set by ill-intentioned hearts. Stand in your faith and rise with courage. Nothing can stand in your way. You will embody strength, resilience, and victory in all you do. Pay close attention to these words, my beloved. Embrace my guidance and place your trust completely in me, for I empower you to overcome all things. I break the chains that seek to hold you captive and fill your life with purpose and meaning. I am the key that unlocks fresh starts and new opportunities, the Savior who delivered you from danger. Cling to my truth and reject the deceptions spun by shadows. You are mine, and I see you for who you are, deep in your very core. I treasure your sincerity and honor your devotion, even when you struggle. Know that your triumph is born from faith, not from what appears in the physical realm. Let no illusion of hardship sway you from my abiding presence. Cast aside fear, for you belong to me, and I have called you by name. In the storms of life, I am at your side. When you cross raging rivers, they will not pull you under. When you walk through fiery trials, flames will not consume you. You have been redeemed at an immeasurable cost, for you are precious in my sight. Believe unwaveringly and hold my words as your guiding light, for my love for you is vast and beyond comprehension. Amid life's trials, your greatest shield is your connection with me, the Almighty. I will banish doubt and replace it with a joy that fills your spirit. My love for you is deep and abiding. Your future rests securely in my hands, and your blessings flourish under my watchful care. Do not let fear overshadow your faith. Trust in me and be prepared to see wonders. Even miracles you deem impossible will come to pass. I will break the chains of despair, heal your wounded heart, and renew your strength. Believe me when I say nothing is beyond redemption. As long as you hold on to hope, you are never lost. Do not surrender. Your prayers are never in vain. I am forever attentive, providing precisely what is needed at the perfect time. The blessings I pour out on you come without added burdens. They are gifts meant to uplift rather than weigh you down. I am ever vigilant, never drifting from your side, always ready to hear your voice. My plans for you are steadfast, and I want you to know me more deeply, to grow in both strength and wisdom, and to see the gifts I've placed within you flourish, not just for your benefit, but for the good of those around you. May others find themselves drawn to you in their need, witnessing my grace and blessings as they manifest in your life. Your life can become a beacon, guiding those who do not yet know me to seek me through the love and light they see in you. This vision will become reality, for I have spoken it, and my word never fails. Trust in this. Come to me in humble daily prayer, for there you will find victory over adversity and discover the answers you need. Change is stirring. Great things await, and I am determined to work powerfully through you. Although you may wrestle with doubts or feel undeserving in your current struggles, know that such thoughts do not lessen my plans for you. Shift your perspective. My favor rests on those I love, and my will for you will manifest sooner than you think. You and those you love stand on the threshold of receiving blessings beyond compare. True prosperity and spiritual freedom. Precious soul, join me on a journey of growth, hope, and positivity. Subscribe and connect with a community that regularly shares uplifting messages. Proclaim these truths boldly and accept them in your heart. For through the cleansing and redemption of my son's sacrifice, no curse or bondage can stand against you. This is the beginning of something new, not by chance, but by my design. These words reach you precisely when your heart is open. You have felt me calling for days, yearning to connect, and now you have paused to hear my voice and restore our sacred bond. I know your prayers, and it's vital to remember so that you won't fall into worry. The notion that your prayers go unheard is a lie that intensifies your distress. Know for certain, I hear you now and have always heard you. From the first time you called out to me, I have listened, and I will never stop. Your cries do not anger me. They stir my heart with compassion. I see the sincerity of your spirit and the humility of your soul. I am listening, always. Speak to me. I yearn to hear your voice, for in your words I hear the music of true devotion. Knowing that I dwell in your thoughts brings me immeasurable delight. Your conversations with me are a sign of genuine adoration. Share everything with me, your dreams, your hopes, your fears, your struggles. I am not only your God, but also your confidant, your eternal support. I know you are searching for peace, a calm harbor in life's relentless storms. You have felt the turbulence of sudden challenges, the sting of disdain and rejection that have chipped away at your spirit. These trials have heightened your longing for serenity and the strength to endure. I promise you, my words bring comfort and solace to your heart. For many days you have sensed my presence urging you quietly. Today, your heart is open, ready to receive my voice, rekindling our sacred connection. Your prayers do not fade into the void. It is a heavy lie that they go unanswered. Let assurance take root in you, dispelling your worries. I hear you. I have always heard you. Your cries, far from invoking my wrath, reveal your beautiful humility, a tender surrender of your heart. I hear you and will always hear you. Speak with me freely. Your voice is precious, a cherished melody of your true heart. When you bring me your hopes, dreams, struggles, and frustrations, it becomes an anthem of trust and a sign of real devotion. I am not just your creator. I am your friend, your confidant. Talk to me openly about everything that burdens your soul or ignites your excitement. I know that what you crave most is peace, a refuge from life's storms. The world has tossed you around with unexpected tempests, leaving you vulnerable to fear and rejection. Even so, remember that serenity and strength lie within your grasp. My words will steady you, guiding you back to peace when you waver. When your spirit is weak, I will fill you with the endurance you need. In great challenges, my promise anchors you. When burdens seem too heavy, come closer. I am here, unwavering, ready to steady you as you stumble. Do not allow doubt to steal the blessings that lie just ahead. Trust that my presence is unshakable, that my promise stands firm. I bless you because I love you purely and wholly. You are precious to me, cherished and deeply loved. My love for you does not wane with time, it endures forever. Trust me, and you will feel my life-giving power bubbling up from within. Lean on me, and you will find the courage, willpower, and strength to ward off any darkness. You are never alone, never forsaken. Believe in the forgiveness I offer. Let go of your mistakes and release any guilt that grips your soul. Once you experience the love of an all-powerful God, every promise in my word becomes a living truth in your life. Today, at this very moment, marks a turning point, a day brimming with renewal, with victory, a day that will remain in your memory. Rise and ready yourself for the path ahead. You have chosen to place your trust in me, and I will prove that my plans are real and good. Get ready for a new dimension of supernatural living. Never, even for a second, forget. Beloved supporter, your generosity through Super Thanks donations allows us to share messages of hope worldwide. Thank you for being such a blessing. I hear you. I am with you now and always. On this day, let these words spark renewal in your faith. When storms pass, doubt, criticism, or moments that try to drain your strength may linger. But let these words fill you with vitality. The long shadows of hardship lift, and days of sorrow are coming to an end. When the blessings arrive, know they are wrapped in my deepest love and care. I have sustained you in desolation and provided for you when all seemed barren. Now, move forward, for a new dawn awaits. I long for your faith to be vibrant and unwavering. When prosperity surrounds you, remember me, your God, your steady guide. Keep praying, for far beyond what you see, immense things unfold. There is a battle beyond the physical. In the hardest moments, I will bless you. Your triumph depends on your faith, your devotion to prayer, and your unwavering spirit. Seek me wholeheartedly at daybreak and at dusk. Lift your voice to me. The world is changing, and I watch over every warrior who stands with courage. I call to you. Miracles will appear within you and through you. You will be a vessel of provision, healing, and hope. As you share your blessings, you will be blessed with even more. Stand strong in this season of miracles. Surrender once more. Hand over the burdens that weigh you down. Seek my presence and allow your faith to be renewed. I hold you dear, closer than you can imagine. Your anxieties will fade and negativity will become a forgotten shadow. I cleanse you of past transgressions, casting your sins into oblivion. When worries cloud your mind, lay them at my feet. Release them to my care. My vision for your life is one filled with authentic joy, not fleeting pleasures. but a profound delight that surpasses all understanding. This joy will be your strength, anchoring you in trust through any storm. Deep within, you'll carry an unshakable truth that nothing can separate you from my love. I am ready to breathe life into dreams you thought were lost. Dreams for yourself and for those you hold dear. Change is upon you. Your path shifts in a new direction, but now is the time to release your anxieties. Stop feeding your fears with thoughts of defeat. The chains that once bound you are broken. You are free. Rise and see how far you can go when you trust in me. Embrace my guidance, release the past, and let go of what no longer serves you. If you have felt unloved, know you are now wrapped in my boundless love. If you once felt unprotected, know you now live under my shelter. If your past haunted you, or if doors were closed to you, understand that all is now made new. It is as though it never was. With your life in my hands, I guard your heart, for it is precious to me. Do not give your heart away carelessly. Under my care, you will never be harmed again. Bring me your struggles and doubts, those moments that feel beyond repair, when events leave you feeling trapped and trials confound you. Wait on me. I am always by your side. When others say you are beyond hope, remember they do not know what I know. I am your light, guiding you onward, rescuing you from despair. Just reach out to me, and I will pull you to safety. I see how worn out you feel. Place your trust in me, and I will walk with you through every storm. I am your way, your truth, your source of life, the gateway to my infinite grace and blessings. Leave the past behind. I give you a new beginning, free from the weight of old sorrows. Your mistakes are thrown into the depths, gone forever. Do not let grudges keep you locked in pain. Practice patience, love, and compassion, even toward those who misunderstand or judge you unfairly. Forgive those who walked away. Open your heart to them. They will see how my hand of favor rests on you. I am planting new dreams in your soul, far beyond the mountains you once imagined climbing. You will go further and soar higher, discovering that my blessings are limitless. My love for you is eternal. I cherish you deeply. Everything unjustly taken will be restored to you in far greater measure than you can conceive. My dear one, this message of hope and encouragement is meant to be shared. Think of 3 people who might benefit from a dose of positivity. Pass this along. You never know whose day you might brighten. Stand your ground and refuse defeat. Life may have tested you, and people may have turned against you, hoping for your downfall. But I, the Almighty, stand with you, and I will never abandon you. My love and grace will fortify your spirit. You will rise, strong and brave like a warrior with an indomitable heart. Those who tried to destroy you, who aim to shame and subdue you, will be astonished when they see how I lift you from desolation to a place overflowing with wonders. Despite what you have endured, your time of prosperity is here. I will heal your wounds, free you from chains, and lead you into radiant freedom. Cling to hope, it is priceless. Keep my words close and do not stray. Malicious whispers will fade when they witness the abundance of blessings I bestow. I will bless you with honorable work, a table brimming with provision, enduring health, protection from harm, loyal friends, harmony in your household, dreams beyond the usual, and the relentless will to live, thrive, achieve, endure, and advance. Remember, your age does not limit you. Never underestimate what I can accomplish through you. I will do wondrous things simply because I love you and delight in blessing you. No force can stop my plan. I give you my unwavering support, love, and loyalty. All I ask is your heart and devotion. Prepare for a life beyond the ordinary, a life immersed in the supernatural. My love for you has no bounds. I have witnessed sorrow in your eyes and known you needed strength. Always remember, I am your Father, neither distant nor unreachable, but beside you as I have always been, even when you lost sight of me. Take my hand and rise. Let us walk through the corridors of your heart and mind. Tell me your fears, the reasons you feel life is no longer worth living, the moments when surrender seemed the only choice. Yes, the world can be cruel. As a child, your eyes were wide with wonder, believing in goodness everywhere, ready with a smile. betrayal, and falsehood dimmed that brightness, crushed your spirit, and made you doubt even me. But listen closely. I know you. I see you as clearly as I see the stars, calling each by name. So too I know every burden you bear and every scar you hold. I am here and will always be. Trust in me. I am your eternal guide and unwavering light. I am deeply in tune with your smallest worries. We share a bond so profound that our hearts beat in sync, a silent exchange of understanding. I know precisely what will comfort your worries and flood you with peace. Let me lead you, holding your hand as we journey to the place where you know your immeasurable value. Envision a realm where you are clothed in royal garments, where your name is spoken with the highest respect. In this sacred space, whether in the warmth of daylight or the hush of night, your spirit is continually nurtured, like a fledgling fed by its loving mother. Here you are seen for who you truly are, a beloved child of the Most High, made in the glowing image of the Creator of the cosmos. Cling to this truth and let it dwell in your heart always. When doubt or fear threatens to drag you down, remember that amid the universe's vastness, there is a place meant for you alone. A sanctuary no one can dislodge you from. A sacred place where no force can cast you out. Gaze into the core of my being, where you are protected and treasured. Here, you, my beloved, have the inalienable right to come to me. Speak openly and be heard. Even when guilt or shame tries to silence you, set aside those feelings of unworthiness. My sacrifice reclaimed your life, guaranteeing no one can pry you from my embrace. Even if the stars trembled or the heavens shook, nothing could break the bond that ties you to me. In my heart, you are eternally loved. From this moment forward, an outpouring of blessing and immeasurable grace will flood your life and your home. There is no deeper love, no plan more beautiful, no earthly treasure that compares to what I am prepared to give. I am here to bring meaning to your life, to infuse it with a serenity that transforms your hardships into wonders. I am ready to lead you from the wilderness to a place of renewal. When my blessings arrive, do not be fooled by their humble wrapping. I cherish those who are humble, cultivating the smallest seeds of faith until they grow into mighty oaks. Keep your spirit alert and your eyes open, for defining moments draw near. Cling to my words. Let them shape your thoughts so you recognize your blessings when they appear. I am drawn to the pure in heart, to those who are quick to give, to love, and to forgive. You were chosen. Never forget that. Your destiny was written long before you breathed your first breath, and it is sealed on the scrolls of eternity. I laid out your path with care, and now is the time for you to reach out and accept the wonders I've prepared. Step into my light. Lay down your ambitions and fears. Acknowledge your failings and accept my perfect plan. Ready yourself for victory, for my arrival is near. Marvels await you, and I intend to bring you into their midst. Silence the noise that sows confusion or disrupts your peace. Listen for my voice, the still small whisper that carries you through. When you grasp the depth of my unwavering love and my sincere, steadfast concern, you will understand how deeply cherished you truly are. Nothing can remove you from my care. Today is your new dawn, a day to rediscover life's wonder, a day of rebirth. Feel my love within you and trust it. I know you better than you know yourself. As your creator, my all-powerful hand is always close, guiding and lifting you even when you lose direction or stumble. My love, my shield, and my guidance remain constant. Disregard the voices that bring doubt. Remain steadfast in faith, not allowing fleeting emotions to determine your thoughts or actions. Do not let life's trials weaken your spirit. In every rise and fall, I have stood beside you. Even when you felt most vulnerable or far away, I was there, steadfast, strengthening you. You are not someone who retreats. Your courage will shine brightest in the darkest circumstances. Lift your head and stand firm. Even if it feels like a legion opposes you, do not allow fear to consume your heart. I will stand beside you through it all, never forsaking you, never letting you go. I am always ready to hear your prayers, to understand your burdens, to forgive your missteps, and to bless you beyond what you can imagine. This is my promise. My love is eternal. Expect a shift in your life. The difficulties weighing you down will begin to shift. I will show up in ways you cannot imagine. You will see with your own eyes the answers to the prayers and trials that have burdened your soul. Avoid treading the path of those who sow doubt and despair, who place their hope in fleeting negativity. These words testify to the wisdom I have poured into you. You have matured. You are ready. The door stands ready to open. I am not an abstract concept or a figment of wishful thinking. You know me. You are familiar with my nature. Hold no doubt about my promises. In your darkest hours, I have been there, offering my hand in love. I have enclosed you, filled your lungs with breath, and despite your struggles, ensured that your present is filled with promise. Let the vision I planted in you ignite into a flame that grows into a tree, giving shelter, provision, and life to you and those you love. Step boldly into the life I have given. Let joy fill your days, for changes are coming that will reshape your view of the world. You will come to see my plans more fully, even recognizing how past difficulties played essential roles in your growth. Never forget I have always been with you, forgiving you, lifting you from the darkness. I will not let you remain in defeat or be forgotten. A new dawn is breaking, a dawn where sorrow yields to an overwhelming joy as you witness miracles in your midst. Soon you will see them with your own eyes. You will see these wonders. Proclaim your faith. Declare it aloud and say, I believe. Always remember, my beloved, that I cherish you more than words can convey. Walk with me through every storm and trial. Find shelter in my arms. Your faith may waver under the force of the winds, but deep within, you know I am your anchor. I am your God, yes, but I am also your constant companion. I do not judge your moments of weakness, and you must realize that I alone can keep you safe when the world becomes perilous. Pledge your heart to no one else. You are mine, my child, and my love for you remains steadfast, even when the winds howl and the waves rise around you. In my embrace, you are shielded, and my hand will forever steady you. I have walked the path of sorrow myself. I have endured betrayal by those I once held close and felt the sharp cuts left by enemies who only wished me harm. I have withstood the cruel indifference that battered my spirit. I have given my love to the point of self-sacrifice, offering my heart despite knowing it might be met with cold indifference or rejection. I know your pain. I truly understand it. That is why I need you to grasp this unwavering truth. You matter to me. As your tears fall and grief presses heavily upon you, know that I am here, watching over you, and holding you close with care and concern. You are profoundly important to me. Believe it. Trust in it with every fiber of your being, and silence any voice that questions your worth. Seek the companionship of those who cherish you, who desire what's best for you, who celebrate your victories, and support you when the road is steep. You hold immense value to me. I delight in you, care for you, and love you dearly. Your struggles are not insurmountable. You have entrusted me with your burdens, and know that I guard them with vigilance. I have not failed you before, and I will not begin now. Let no fear find its way into your heart. Do not fight your battles alone. Walk beside me and share your burdens. Stand firm in your faith, even in those moments when my presence seems distant or veiled. Trust that my assurances are not empty. I am with you always, day and night, without fail. Precious heart, if these words mean something to you, let me seal it with this promise, not because of any perfection on your part, but because of the depth of my love for you. Hold this close and do not falter when hardships arise. Stand tall, and I will ensure that those who come against you will be driven back. Every arrow meant to sow doubt and discouragement will be broken. Not one shall claim victory over you. Be patient and keep going with trust and purpose. You and those you love are precisely where you need to be, cradled safely under my watchful care. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I am your provider, your healer, your steadfast shield. Be wise. Guard your peace, your health, and your blessings. Keep your heart steady and your eyes fixed on the path I've prepared for you. Do not stray or be lured by distractions, and do not look back. Keep your eyes forward. Can you see me standing there, arms open wide? I am here to remind you, with all sincerity, that I cherish you. When you ask, Lord, if you truly care, show me. This is my answer. Reaching out to you, whispering to your soul, healing old wounds, planting seeds of hope for new joys and dreams yet to come. I promise a future filled with kindness, tranquility, joy, and immeasurable abundance, all rooted in my unbreakable promises. Though challenges arise, my words will lift you higher, urging you toward victory, fueling you with the strength and resolve to never feel alone. Know this in your heart and believe it. I am here, present in every moment, offering you steadfast support through every challenge you face. Ask yourself, do I trust in His promise? Remember, you are dear to me. Never forget that my presence surrounds you and my strength walks beside you. When you pause and listen, you will sense my nearness. I have never left your side. If you face life without shrinking back, the very trials that might break you will instead empower you. For I can transform every moment of suffering into a source of growth and blessing for you. So when you feel weighed down, do not lower your head. Lift your gaze toward the horizon and raise your hands in declaration, proclaiming that you are undefeated. Who are you? You are my cherished child, and my divine spirit dwells within you. Stand with the knowledge that your destiny is not merely to fight battles, but to conquer them, to rise above them all. Not for fleeting applause, earthly riches, or praise, but because I have called you to live with courage and humility, to be an example for your community, your nation, and this world. You are to lay the groundwork for my kingdom, becoming a wellspring of blessings for your loved ones and even those you have yet to meet. Souls who will one day rejoice with you and thank you for holding fast and never surrendering to defeat. Through your resilience, they found me and gained everlasting life. Therefore, I say to you, rise up. I will bless you and broaden your reach, leading you wherever my will calls. If you answer with readiness, stepping forward in faith without hesitation, you will find me waiting there. Seek me at dawn, and just as the light disperses the night, so my glory will illuminate your path. Darkness will flee, and your heart will overflow with truth. Your spirit will be invigorated, lifted beyond doubt and despair. Come, renew your vow to me. Pray, search for my presence, and draw near to me. Strip away distractions and trust me fully with your thoughts and decisions. I know times are difficult. The path is unclear and uncertainty looms, threatening to paralyze you. Yet hear me now. Trust me now. Live by faith. All things are possible for those who choose to believe, who feel my presence in their lives, and who cling to me even when trials abound. To those who know my love and stand firm when the world tries to sow doubt, I say, my love is eternal and unyielding. I have protected you time and again with the armor of faith. My dear child, many hearts are in need of inspiration. Perhaps someone you know needs this very message as guidance. Take a moment to share it, offering them hope. My child, I long to ease your path and shield you, but I need your complete trust. I am your source of life, your inspiration, your power, your guardian. Walk with unwavering faith, confident that you will witness wonders yet unseen. Yearn for what your eyes cannot see right now. Even if you feel your faith is small, it is enough. It is all I ask to flood your life with blessings untold. Live by this faith. Anchor yourself in my promises. Fill your heart daily with my words and turn away from past mistakes. Dedicate your life to my purposes. I know your heart and I see your resolve. Smile, for your life is infused with joy, treasured moments, and extraordinary gifts I have prepared for you. When challenges rise and trials knock, remember that I am here. I promise to enrich your days, so why doubt when the path grows difficult? My love for you never ends, and my generosity has no bounds. Why let fear or worry halt your steps? Even before you knew me, I loved you and chose you. I reached out to you long before you thought to search for me. Recall the many times I have been faithful to you, and let those memories silence the world's deceptions. Embrace the reality that I am here, that I am real, and that I am with you. And when your prayers are answered, as they always are, remember, it was my hand opening the door, meeting your needs and providing comfort at the perfect moment. What is meant for you will always be yours. No person, no power can steal it from you. If ever you feel that life has unfairly taken away your blessings, pause to consider where your faith truly lies. Is your trust anchored in the Almighty, the one true God who loves you immeasurably? Or have you been swayed by empty promises from those who wish to see you fall? I urge you, place your trust in me, releasing all doubts that weigh down your heart. Allow my boundless love to fill your spirit and move forward with unwavering confidence. Remember, your journey is not measured by the speed of your progress, but by your endurance, steadfastness, and the courage with which you greet each day. I am here, watching over you and your loved ones, ensuring your protection and pouring my favor upon you. Rejoice in this beautiful day that I have lovingly prepared for you, and step into it with joy and hope. Know that I am your divine protector, always present, never forsaking you. Proclaim your faith openly, and let my words reach those who need solace and strength. When you call out to me in prayer, you show your faith in my love and your trust in my unwavering promises. Rest assured that I am with you, guiding you as you walk through life. Move forward with peace, confidence, and joy, knowing that your Father stands beside you in every trial. In times of doubt, when you feel weak and your burdens are too heavy, remember that my grace is infinite and my mercy is endless. I have always provided for you, and now, more than ever, I am present in your time of need. When your heart is weighed down and your eyes are blurred by tears, rise each morning with renewed hope. Listen for my voice, and you will find the strength to face whatever the day brings. Trust in my vision for you, a future full of peace, love, and fulfillment. Hold tightly to my love and to the gift of life itself. Persevere through your challenges, keeping your gaze fixed on the promises I have made. Do not let adversity crush your spirit. When hardship strikes, do not surrender or allow fear to dominate. Recognize your resilience and courage as I see them. Even in moments of rejection or scorn, hold on to this truth. This year is yours. Great spiritual rewards and everlasting growth will bloom from the trials you overcome. Right where you stand, I am ready to bless you abundantly so that you may thrive. You have been chosen and fashioned for a purpose greater than you can imagine. Seek me earnestly in prayer. Bow your heart before me each day and pray with sincerity. Rejoice in my presence, and I will fulfill the noble desires of your heart. How fortunate you are to have found these words today. Embrace your life and your tasks with unwavering dedication. Above all, remember this. This moment is yours, a gift to be seized. Even if you have stumbled, my love for you remains unshakable. Let me remind you, especially in times of doubt or hardship, when you may question my love or fear that I have turned away, that my devotion is not fleeting. It is nothing like the love of those who claimed loyalty yet abandoned you. Perhaps you have been led to believe that all failings rest on your shoulders, that it's somehow all your fault. There are those who might ensnare you with falsehoods, trying to steal the radiant future I have for you. They might accuse you of wrongdoing you did not commit, pulling you into a mire of guilt and shame. Do not accept these lies. In my embrace, a remarkable life awaits you, filled with light and promise. Release your regrets and guilt over sins I have already forgiven. I am the God of infinite mercy and love, and I have seen the sincerity of your repentance. My sacrifice has washed you clean. Cherished believer, are you longing to deepen your faith and walk more fully in the light of Jesus? Consider finding a community to nurture your spiritual growth and strengthen you in His endless love. Now is the time to break free from the chains of your past and end the cycle of self-condemnation. Let no one diminish your worth, for I have paid the highest price to redeem you. You have been cleansed, sanctified, and given the power to walk with dignity. Your identity is not shaped by the words of others, but by the truths I have declared about you. Choose wisely whose voice you will heed. I call you my beloved child, a courageous soul destined for victory. Do not surrender to the voices of doubt and accusation. You were created for triumph and celebration, not for the limited joy others may grudgingly offer. I have granted you power over sin, illness, and lack. Rise and let your light shine. Declare my promises with unshakable faith, for my love for you knows no bounds. You are my treasured creation, my beloved. I do not send hardships as punishment. Such misunderstandings grow from hearts influenced by false teachings. Do not give in to fear or despair. I am with you, ready to raise you up and grant you the new mercies that are your birthright. These mercies are the fountain of your blessings. I am determined to foster peace in your family, heal your mind and body, and calm your soul. My love for you endures forever. Release any lingering doubt. Amen. My precious child, I see you searching. I recognize the longing in your heart as you reach out, trying to discern the path ahead. When questions overwhelm you and life pulls at you from every direction, remember that I am your shepherd. I guide you with gentle care and wisdom, not through force or fear, but through whispers to your soul. You have sensed two different poles, haven't you? One path promises worldly success, status, wealth, and the fleeting approval of others. It's a well-worn road, crowded with travelers pursuing those promises, yet its rewards are temporary, leaving souls unfulfilled. The other path may seem unclear or even absurd by worldly standards, but it holds a peace and truth that surpass any earthly comfort, leading to a deeper joy and understanding than the superficial can ever provide. I watch you navigate these choices each day. Sometimes the choices are small, acts of compassion when anger tempts you, honesty when deceit might bring temporary gain. At other times, the decisions feel monumental, shaping the core of who you are. Understand, I do not demand perfection. I long for growth, a heart willing to listen to the deeper wisdom I have placed within you. The world is full of competing voices, all vying for your attention. Some define success by possessions and accolades, while others define fulfillment by endless pleasure-seeking. These voices are loud and unrelenting, drowning out the quieter voice inside you that speaks of truth, love, and authentic purpose. But when you pause in stillness, truly listening, you will hear my guidance echoing in the silent corners of your heart. I see how conflicting messages wear you down, leaving you depleted and unsure of yourself. Sometimes you question whether you are truly discerning the right path or simply drifting amid the chaos of the world. Society's standards often pressure you to feel you're perpetually inadequate, always striving, yet never arriving. Know that I never intended for you to live under such relentless judgment or in a state of constant inadequacy. Your worth does not hinge on your achievements, nor does it wane with your failures. It is intrinsic to your being, woven into your very essence, unshakable and enduring. When life's clamor leaves you feeling unmoved or uncertain, remember that my voice is the voice of peace. This peace is not shallow or based on avoiding conflict or discomfort. Rather, it is a profound tranquility that stands firm even in life's fiercest storms. My guidance is defined by its alignment with love, authenticity, and meaningful growth, even when growth involves acknowledging painful or challenging truths. That is how you can recognize it, by its fruits. When the voice you hear calls you to deeper love, clearer truth, and genuine transformation, trust that it is me, resonating through your conscience and intuition. I understand your hesitation, especially when it comes to trust. The world has taught you to be cautious, to guard your heart, and to question every motive. You've learned to peel back every promise to look for hidden agendas, wary of manipulation, and driven by fear. Yet I invite you into a different kind of relationship, one rooted in genuine, unconditional love, not blind faith or the abandonment of your intellect, but rather wisdom and discernment hand in hand with trust. True discernment is revealed by the growth it fosters within you, deeper compassion, clearer insights, and fearless, authentic love. You may worry that drawing closer to my guidance means abandoning your reasoning, your critical thought, or your independence. Remember, I gave you your mind, heart, and spirit so you could use them to their fullest. I am not asking you to diminish any part of yourself, but to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Your doubts, questions, and moments of struggle are not signs of faltering faith, but milestones on the journey to deeper understanding. I see how meticulously you plan every detail of your life, believing that control and precision are the hallmarks of wisdom and responsibility. But true wisdom is not rigid control. It's recognizing that a higher wisdom is at work, a plan beyond your present perception. Trust does not mean neglecting action or responsibility. It means understanding that I am shaping events in ways you cannot yet grasp. Beloved soul, consider joining a community that regularly shares messages of encouragement, wisdom, and inspiration to lift your spirit. When you meet opposition and trials, see them not as punishments or failures, but as confirmation of your growth, a sign that you are pushing beyond old limits and habits that no longer serve you. In these moments of difficulty, when you are stretched to your limits, you are in fact undergoing profound transformation. Trials strengthen your resolve and sharpen your insight. I know the deepest desires of your heart, the ones that go beyond short-lived wants. They reflect your longing for purpose, understanding, and a transformative, unwavering love. These desires are no accident. They are echoes of the greater truth you are made to seek. They guide you away from shallow solutions and toward profound wisdom, pushing you to reach beyond your comfort zone. When you sense the urge to be bold in ways the world deems irrational, to speak truths that upend complacent narratives, or show love that seems irrational to those measuring life by worldly standards, listen closely. If these stirrings align with love and truth, they are signs of my guidance. Yes, such choices can bring misunderstanding or resistance because the world rarely understands actions born of deep spiritual insight. Yet opposition can be an indicator that you are on a path of true growth. Your spiritual journey is not about meeting a list of external milestones. It is an ongoing process of authentic connection with me, with yourself, and with others. This path is not always a straight line. It has seasons of hardship, rest, and quiet reflection. Respect these cycles, for they are the vital rhythms through which profound change takes place. I see your doubt when you ask if you are truly hearing my voice or just mistaking your own hopes and ideas for divine guidance. Such questioning is not weakness, but a critical step toward genuine discernment. Over time, through experience and patient practice, you will learn to distinguish between the voice of fear, which confines and restricts, and my voice, which challenges but ultimately leads toward freedom and love. Growth often necessitates shedding old beliefs, relationships, or patterns that no longer align with who you are becoming. Letting go can feel like loss, but it is actually the act of creating space for fresh understanding, new life, and an authentic expression of your truest self. This is not failure. It is an integral part of spiritual evolution. In times of testing, when your world seems shaken, know that these are moments of refinement. I am not looking for your weaknesses to break you, but revealing the strength within you, highlighting what is genuine and enduring. Such challenges remove what is superficial, leaving only what is real and enduring. Straddling the realms of spiritual growth and worldly security often brings inner conflict. Choose the path that reflects love, truth, and your authentic purpose, and you will uncover a clarity and resolve within yourself that surpasses anything you thought possible. This does not mean ignoring practical wisdom, but letting a higher vision inform and guide your choices. Beautiful soul, if these words have brought you joy, show a sign of it. I see how you sometimes hesitate, afraid of being criticized or misunderstood for following my leading too openly. But what if your willingness to take the road the world calls foolish is exactly the spark that allows others to see deeper truth? Your bravery in following my guidance invites others to do likewise, cultivating an atmosphere where authenticity and spiritual understanding flourish. The world often teaches you to chase validation from external achievements, applause, or recognition, while I ask you to redefine growth by looking inward, measuring your capacity to love, to understand, and to remain steadfast in life's unpredictability. These are the marks of true growth and a maturing spirit. When you feel alone or misunderstood, understand that such moments often signal imminent breakthroughs. When old assumptions and comforts are stripped away and trusted supports seem distant, it is typically because a deeper truth is ready to emerge. These uneasy seasons are not failures but preludes to new realization and expansion. It is in the breaking of the old that new understanding can take root. I see how burdensome it can feel to chase some undefined state of spiritual completeness, as though the journey has a final endpoint. Yet this path is not a sprint to a destination. It is a constant unfolding, an ever-deepening quest. Each revelation becomes the bedrock for the next ascent. You will never outgrow the need for guidance, nor will you reach a place of having learned all there is to know. Your heart can expand in love, compassion, and knowledge in ways you cannot yet imagine. When you sense the edges of your current understanding, recognize them simply as places ready to stretch and evolve. What seems impossible today becomes second nature as your perspective broadens. This is the true rhythm of spiritual growth, pushing through discomfort and embracing the unknown. Resist dwelling on the obstacles, the judgments of others, worldly trials, or the doubts inside your mind. Keep your focus on the truths that draw you forward, not the barriers that try to hold you back. There is no universal benchmark for spiritual growth. Comparison will only dim your unique light. Your path is yours alone, uniquely designed to fit your spirit. Know that I love you with a steadfast, unwavering love. It neither falters with your missteps nor grows with your successes. You do not earn it, nor must you fully grasp it. It exists simply because you are mine. Let this sink deep into your soul, shaping how you see yourself, how you engage with the world, and how you encourage others along their own paths. It is from this profound, steady love that genuine transformation blossoms. Recall how far you have come and the wisdom gained along the way. I am inviting you now into something that may seem bold, even radical. It calls you to re-examine all you believed, stepping beyond small adjustments to explore an entirely new script. Growth isn't found in minor edits, but in transformative shifts in how you see, think, and live. Have courage, my beloved, for the blessings ahead outweigh every difficulty. The doubts clouding your vision are being lifted. I see your steadfast efforts to find me, reaching out even when clarity is dim and weariness overwhelms you. The barrier that kept you feeling distant is crumbling. The burdens that have weighed you down are being removed. Trust in this promise. I have charted a course leading to the destiny I envisioned for you before you were even born. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and allow your shoulders to relax. Know that every aspect of your journey is under my watchful care. The days might feel long, even mundane, and fear might knock loudly at your heart. Yet from my vantage point, the stretch that seems endless to you is just one part of a grand adventure I have planned. You are making more progress than you realize. The elevation you have already reached testifies to your perseverance. Continue forward. My commitment to you is without limit, without end. Precious heart, if these words mean something to you, show a small sign in return. When you sit quietly, unsure if you hear my voice or the echoes of your own thoughts, know that every moment you spend seeking me delights my heart. I treasure your pursuit far more than polished prayers or ritual. Come as you are, authentic, unguarded, and without the illusion of perfection. Share your joys, your laughter, and even the smallest victories. I am with you through it all. My love is not something you must earn. Once you truly grasp this, it will set you free in unimaginable ways. My grace is more than a concept to be dissected. It is a living, breathing embrace. I see how carefully you step, trying to follow my will. You look for signs in others' advice, longing for confirmation. While I often work through wise people, they have their own limits. Come to me first. Sit quietly before me and let my voice guide you. I may not speak as quickly as you want, but my timing is flawless. When I speak, my words cut through the noise like dawn's first light chasing away the night. You have carried burdens far too heavy, striving to be everything for everyone. That was never my intention. I want to show you a new way, a way of grace, rest, and alignment with the rhythm I have woven into your being. You were created not for unending labor, but for connection and relationship with me. When chaos surrounds you and demands rise on all sides, remember that I alone am your true compass. Not every open door is yours to walk through. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Learn to tune your spirit to my voice, which always draws you into peace, even on challenging paths. When you are most vulnerable and unsure, you are closest to a deeper trust in me. I do not expect you to come with perfect faith. I invite you to bring your doubts, questions, and unvarnished honesty. These moments of honesty draw you nearer to my heart. I see the seeds of purpose I planted in you. Each time you choose to seek me, every time you choose gratitude or delve into my teachings, you nurture these seeds. Be patient with the process, for the harvest I am preparing is far richer than you can imagine. I am doing a work in you that will bear fruit not only today, but in seasons to come. Remember how I have led you before. It wasn't always with thunder or grand signs, but often with gentle nudges and subtle confirmations. Events aligned so perfectly that they could only have been orchestrated by my hand. That same meticulous care is at work in your life now. Nothing escapes my attention. When you feel unqualified for the tasks you face, recall that I do not search for those already equipped. I equip those I call. Your weaknesses are not obstacles, but opportunities for my strength to shine. Stop comparing your private struggles to the visible triumphs of others. I am reshaping how you perceive me and how you see yourself in our relationship. Discard all misconceptions of me as a harsh overseer or a distant authority. I am your loving Father and Creator, the one who knows every detail of your being and loves you with absolute devotion. The way forward may not always be clear, but my presence will guide you without fail. In moments when life feels overwhelming, remember that I never give you more than we can handle together. Yes, together, because I am not observing from afar. I am within you, strengthening you, orchestrating each step with precision. Let my love anchor you more deeply than your fears. Let my truth quell your doubts, and let my peace fortify your heart when the world tries to steal your joy. You are stepping into uncharted territory where authority merges with grace. This is not a journey to be rushed. Embrace the discomfort and the stretching, for real transformation emerges in these times. I am dismantling the falsehoods you have carried, lies about your worth, misconceptions about me, and faulty beliefs about our connection. Some of these arose from well-intentioned voices. Others sprouted in pain or disappointment. But my truth surpasses every lie, and I am here to replace each one with a life-giving perspective. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I love hearing your praises and gratitude, from the carefully prepared songs of worship to the spontaneous thanks that spring from your heart in everyday moments. Yes, I cherish those deliberate times of worship, but it's the genuine offerings of gratitude in the smallest details that resonate deeply with me. I delight when you speak to me casually, sharing your thoughts and feelings as they arise. This is the essence of the relationship I long for: real, dynamic, and without filters. Do not be afraid when seasons shift, bringing change. What feels like a disruptive upheaval is often my gentle hand steering you toward something greater than you currently comprehend. Trust my timing and my ways, even when the road is unpredictable or hidden. I am taking you toward blessings you cannot yet grasp, removing obstacles and lifting restrictions before you fully realize their presence. Resist judging events merely by appearances. Come to me for understanding. Ask me how to interpret the signs around you, how to guide each decision you make. This walk is not about rigid rules or outward religious displays. I am forging something authentic, alive, and lasting within you. You may find yourself on a path that differs from others, one that demands genuine transformation, while many seek comfort and avoid hardship. Your journey might feel constraining, even pressurized, but understand that this pressure refines you, shaping you like a precious gem. The molding, the friction, and the tension all serve a divine purpose, aligning you with a higher calling. I am sorting and separating not to wound, but to heal, not to limit, but to free. This isn't condemnation, but liberation, freedom that endures regardless of life's unpredictabilities. Every tear you shed is being transformed into living water that brings hope and renewal to others. Let go of the urge to prove yourself, to know every detail of your journey, to strive for superiority over others. These desires grow from old wounds I am healing step by step. True wisdom recognizes when to learn, when to push beyond what is familiar, and when to rest. Your security does not come from being right or possessing knowledge greater than others. It comes from being deeply known and loved by me. The prosperity I have in mind for you is not solely material, although your needs will be met. It is prosperity of the spirit, a deep well of understanding, and a peace that transcends external conditions. This is not favoritism. It's the natural result of walking with me, heeding my voice, and letting me reshape your definition of success and fulfillment. Don't be swayed by every new doctrine or movement that appears. Some may try to inflate your hope with empty promises. Others may flood you with fear. I am your teacher, the one who holds your deepest questions and offers you true answers. Let my spirit speak directly to you, guiding, persuading, and reassuring you. When you feel rejected or misunderstood, remember that your value is not determined by others. Acceptance. They don't have to comprehend your path for you to move forward. You are learning to recognize my voice and to distinguish it from life's clamor. Keep listening. Keep responding. This journey does more than reshape you. It lays a foundation for generations to come. Each choice to trust, every step of obedience, each moment of surrender becomes part of a larger narrative. I am bringing you to a place where intelligence merges seamlessly with spiritual wisdom. A realm where you can grow without needing to justify or defend it, where learning is unencumbered by fear, and where transformation proceeds without the dread of losing who you are. The broader, more popular path might appear simpler. It demands no real change. Those who take it carry along old habits, comfortable routines, and long-standing defenses. But you have chosen a route of genuine transformation, where I constantly invite you to release what you think you know in exchange for new revelations and deeper truth. Recognize that I don't expect perfection from you. What delights me is your progression, your willingness to continue seeking, asking, and learning. Though your battles may be formidable, they reflect the significance of your calling. Never forget, you do not fight alone. Let my love undergird everything you do, not human reasoning, not rigid religiosity, and not the pursuit of approval. If everything you do flows from the wellspring of my love, you will discover abundant life. Lay aside the need to earn acceptance. Let my love be the anchor. The ways of striving to prove yourself are beginning to fade. In their place arises a new path, one where grace leads to deeper grace, and you find strength by resting in me. Stand tall, knowing that what you build is not for you alone, but also for those who will follow. Every victory, every truth learned, and every lie abandoned shapes a greater story beyond yourself. Your searching heart pleases me, your questions do not weary me, and your doubts do not push me away. Continue seeking, continue asking, and keep pressing on, even when the route seems obscured. I am guiding you toward a truth that brings real freedom, freedom that is profound, enduring, and shareable with every life your path touches. My beloved child, let this message of hope and strength go beyond you. Share it with someone who may need to be reminded they are not alone and can find renewed courage. Cherished one, there is something else upon my heart. the way you steward all I have entrusted to you. Every gift, resource, and moment is more than mere possession. It is a sacred trust. Sometimes you wonder if you're using your gifts well, questioning whether you are enough. Know that my desire is not for perfection, but for faithfulness. When I look at your life, I do not measure your worth by your achievements or failures. I look at your heart and the devotion with which you tend the garden I have placed in your care. Those who are trustworthy in small things can share in greater abundance. It is not a test, but an invitation to enter deeper into my riches. I have seen how life's bustle can distract you from spending time with me in stillness. Do not dwell on guilt. I know how compelling those diversions can be, yet recognize what they cost you. Each moment pulled into needless distraction is a moment we could have spent together. Time in which I could offer you wisdom and fortify your spirit. Remember, you were bought with a price so immense it goes beyond comprehension. When I look at you, I see a temple for my spirit, a vessel created for beauty and purpose. Ask yourself, how are you caring for this temple? Are you sustaining it with what nurtures life or with influences that deplete and diminish it? This is not to condemn you, my beloved, but to prompt reflection on honoring the vessel I made you to be. The gifts I have entrusted to you, talents, time, relationships, are not there to promote yourself, but to shine light in spaces that need it most. I understand your hesitation, your fear of standing out, but that is precisely why I placed you where you are. Not to blend in, but to illuminate. When I give you influence or leadership, it is because I see your heart. I know your ability to show compassion, wisdom, and integrity, and your capacity to create meaningful change. Too often, my children lose themselves when they step into positions of privilege or authority, succumbing to comfort, compromise, or the pursuit of acceptance. But I call you to be different, not in arrogance, but in a manner that mirrors my nature and extends my love. Time, that irreplaceable treasure, is another resource I grant you. Each sunrise is a promise of renewal, filled with untapped possibilities. I see how it can slip away, dismissed by the thought there will always be more. Yet true wisdom recognizes the value of each day. How will you use these hours I have placed in your hands? Will you invest them in shallow pursuits or in endeavors that touch eternity? I formed you with intention, weaving a unique blend of talents, perspectives, and abilities. These were not assigned at random, but meticulously appointed for the path I have prepared. They can remain dormant, overlooked, and unused, or they can be cultivated and developed. You can chase short-lived applause, or you can pour these gifts into realms that align with my timeless purposes. Your choices matter deeply to me. I watch how you manage your resources, including your finances. Not because I need your wealth, but because your decisions around money reveal what you treasure in your heart. When you choose generosity over self-interest, giving rather than hoarding, you reflect my heart and align with my plan for this world. Every relationship I've placed in your life is another trust, intended to be nurtured with love, truth, and grace. Are you caring for these bonds, helping them grow? Or do you leave them to weaken through neglect? I am not demanding flawless execution in all things, but I do desire awareness, a willingness to pause and ask, how am I stewarding what I've been given? This is not about earning blessings, but about aligning more fully with who I have created you to be. Precious child, did these words resonate with you? Even the smallest response can mean so much. Today I ask you, pause to appreciate all I've given you. Reflect on the relationships, opportunities, and resources in your care, and seek my guidance to be a faithful steward, not out of duty, but out of love. Let this be an act of joy, a partnership with me in bringing the reality of my kingdom to life here and now. You are called to be a steward of my grace in its many expressions. Let this truth settle into your soul and guide your actions, shape your priorities, and transform how you view every aspect of your life. In those quieter moments, when doubt tugs at your mind, remember that I have known you since before time began. I see how you sometimes measure yourself against others, worried you are progressing too slowly or veering off course. Let me remind you, each season I walk you through is purposeful. When you see others experiencing their own abundance, you may feel tempted to compare, but their path is theirs, unique in its timing and challenges, just as yours is unique to you. Trust that your journey unfolds exactly as intended, in perfect harmony with my plans. I notice the decisions you make in secrecy, when you choose integrity over ease, kindness over apathy, and resilience over surrender. These quiet acts of faithfulness matter to me. True stewardship is not about the amount you manage, but the care you give to what is currently in your hand. Even if you feel overlooked or stalled, understand that I orchestrate details far beyond what your eyes can see. I know your impatience when others seem to race ahead while you remain in a holding pattern. As a skilled gardener knows when to plant and when to harvest, I know the proper season for each opportunity and each blessing in your life. Even those who frustrate you, your brothers and sisters in faith, are also my children. If they test your patience, recall that they, too, are traveling their own paths. Whether they are in a season of abundance or in a desert of hardship, it is only a chapter in the story I am crafting in their lives. Just as your journey is one chapter in the larger tapestry of yours, I know the hidden battles of your heart. When pride prevents you from receiving my wisdom, when doubts obscure your vision, when fear hinders you from following my call. These struggles are not deterrents to my love. They are opportunities to draw closer to me. My greatest desire is not measured by your accomplishments, but by your willingness to be molded in my hand. Every time you choose faith over mere appearance, every instance you trust instead of relying solely on what you see, you grow in ways you cannot yet fathom. So today I ask, will you trust the timing of this season? Will you be faithful with what is right before you instead of longing for what others have? Will you allow me to guide you, believing that my plan and timing are perfect? Embrace this invitation. Let your heart rest in the assurance that I work all things together for your good. My dear one, I speak to you now with joy and confidence in our mission. We share divine truth, revealing God's love and wisdom daily. To keep this light bright, we rely on your heartfelt support. If these messages have touched you, consider connecting with a supportive community, be it through membership, fellowship, or simply sharing what you've gained with others. Your sharing allows hope to reach new hearts, planting seeds of faith and love in a world that desperately needs them. Together, we're building a community where God's love uplifts, faith grows, and hope burns steadily. Thank you to all who have joined this family or are about to. May God's grace guide and strengthen us along the way. Until our next meeting, amen. As we bring this message to a close, remember this: nothing about this moment was by accident. Every word you've heard today was intentionally designed to touch the deepest parts of your heart, to awaken your spirit, and to remind you of the extraordinary plan I have for your life. This is just the beginning. There's so much more I want to show you, teach you, and do through you. As you step into the days ahead, carry these words with you. You are deeply loved, divinely guided, and uniquely equipped for the purpose I've set before you. But you don't have to walk this journey alone. Come back often to find insight, encouragement, and clarity for the road ahead. Each message is a vital piece of the greater story I am unfolding in your life, a story of transformation, hope, and abundant joy. Subscribe now so you won't miss the next message I've prepared for you. It may hold the very wisdom you need for the season you're about to enter. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because each message is placed here to guide you, uplift you, and strengthen your purpose. Stay connected, beloved, because the best is yet to come. I'll be here waiting, ready to speak again. Until then, walk boldly in faith, knowing that you are never alone and your greatest days are still ahead. Amen.